Hello, everybody, and welcome to the show today. We are doing a great one. This is going to be a lot of fun, everybody. Halloween season has started, and we are kicking it off with the absolute king of horror movies. I don't care what you think. There is no one who does Halloween better than John Carpenter. Nobody, right? And John Carpenter, of course, we're going to look at his films. Technically, he's made over about 20 some, but there's only 18 full length actual films that we're going to be taking a look at today. However, what a filmography. If you like Halloween, if you like horror movies, especially things that have a little bit of a sci fi touch, as he does, he's the dude for you. And today, the artists have the great opportunity to create all kind of interesting characters that fall within his milieu, including the Ghost of Mars. So there's that,
It's true. Yeah.
which is clearly his worst movie ever. But nevertheless, John Carpenter is an interesting guy. Hollywood has hated him from day one, which I don't understand. He's literally the type of director you would think they would adore, right? But they've always been against him. They've always stood against him. Don't know what it is. Maybe somebody else does. And of course, they've missed incredible opportunities because the absolute classics that the guy has created. But keep in mind, I don't know that there's many of his films that were actually successful at the moment they came out. It took time for them to become what they are. Halloween was an instant hit, of course, but then again, everyone kind of considers that to be the perfect Halloween movie, and I don't know that they're wrong. But we're going to be taking a look at John Carpenter's work, and the artists are going to be producing some amazing stuff. So, welcome. It's going to be a lot of fun today. This is going to be a real good one. So, first thing I got to do is kind of get in there and ask. Oh, by the way, the whole show. I want everyone to imagine in the background we have Halloween music playing. We can't actually do that. Copyright strikes and all. YouTube is constantly
Scary,
looming and
scary
waiting.
skeleton.
Thank you. Scary, scary skeletons. That's very good, Alan. So I'll start with Alan. How you doing, Alan?
Yo, I'm here. Queer. I'm tired of all these bears.
That's fair. The queer part, you can work on that. Uh, what's the bear problem?
That's a quote from The Simpsons.
Oh, fair enough. Fair enough. John Carpenter, man, what are you thinking today? Where do you got to throw at us with some John Carpenter action?
I'm still trying to flip a coin between Halloween and maybe They Live.
They Live. Yeah, yeah. Now, keep in mind, his filmography is gigantic, right? It covers many, many things. But Halloween, I think we'll probably get a lot of Jason's or not Jason. What's his name? Michael? Yeah, Michael. But me personally, I have my own favorites, but very good. How about you, Eric? What are you thinking about doing today for? Hello, by the way, Eric.
Well, hello, Chester. I'm thinking they live as well.
That is a good one. That is a great one. Now, that's a lot of people's favorite movie. They really enjoy that. And unfortunately, Roddy Piper made another movie that was super bad, and we didn't get more of him because I would have appreciated a little bit more Roddy Piper with a proper director. And that's kind of the
Hell
problem. A
comes
lot.
to Frogtown.
Yeah, that one. We're not going to talk about it because it is bad. But the thing with it is, a lot of actors need a good director, right? Those Anthony
Yeah.
Hopkins and the weird dude that did Last of the Mohicans and those kind of guys that can elevate something all on their own, they're rare, right? I mean, but you need a director who's capable of getting the best out of their actors. Unfortunately, a lot of directors can barely even make a movie. So this is why you get such inconsistency. Nick Cage is a perfect example. That dude has got potential, but you need a director who can draw it out, and therefore you get a movie like Mandy, and then you also have a movie like Wicker Man, and they sit right next to each other. But they live. Interesting. Hello, Amron. How you doing?
Good.
Yeah, that's good. Now,
Are you?
I'm very good. Thank you. It is a bit of a gloomy, rainy day, but I got hot coffee. I'm sitting with friends. We're doing John Carpenter, man. It's freaking awesome. Do you know that before he decided to go to film school and ultimately become what he became, he was actually in a successful rock and roll band where they were making really good money. So he threw money away to go to school. A lot of people wouldn't do that, man, because they were actually making really good money. But nevertheless, do you have any plans today? You think one of his movies
Gee, I
like
don't know.
Escape from New York or Precinct 13, or I mean, there's all kind of stuff.
Christine.
That's a great one.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I might have something. Yeah.
Okay, so a
I
little bit of
just watched. I
secrets.
just watched one of those videos you see on YouTube all the time, like 20 weird facts you never knew.
Right,
It was
right.
about Escape from LA.
Oh,
L.A.
jeez.
Okay.
Yeah, Escape from LA.
What
Yeah.
was the interesting point for you?
Uh, Probably the lots of things. It was like about he suffered an ankle injury, and so his
Yep.
limp became basically real for him. So
Yep.
it wasn't acting. And then he
And
was
that
getting headaches from wearing an eye patch all the time in the New York Escape from New York. So they had some special like transparent eye patch he could wear.
that's handy. Yeah.
Mm.
I'm pretty sure it wasn't it didn't that ankle injury carry over to the other Blade Runner movie that no one realizes is a Blade Runner movie?
Soldier.
Yeah. Soldier. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. I'm pretty sure it crossed over. It was a fun movie. That wasn't Carpenter though, I don't think.
No.
No. Yeah.
No.
But that is a Blade Runner movie. It is.
Mm.
But all right, cool. We'll see what you do. Rabbit, my man. What's up?
All right. I'm all right.
Hi. Do you
Tired.
like John Carpenter? Are you interested in today's theme?
Well, I don't know what I'm going to draw from it,
I see.
but the best movie's got to be The Thing anyway. So
It is a great flick. It's absolutely stunning. Um,
it's his best movie.
yeah,
I
and
know you like vampires as well, though, don't you?
I do, but I mean,
Mm-hmm.
you can't. His thing is amazing, absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
It's one of the greatest
Also,
horror movies ever made. Yeah,
he's done a lot of random stuff.
he
I think
has.
everyone's already said all the best ones.
That's true. Well, his movie The Ward, which is his most recent one, gets a lot of flack, but it's not that bad actually.
I don't think I've seen it.
I'm not going to say anything about it because it's one of those movies you can spoil in the easiest way, and you have to. It's one of those things you got to watch. I thought it was fine. I liked it. It's very Carpenter-esque as it should be. But anyway, we'll see what you work on today. And hi, Jeff. How you doing?
Hey.
So, are you going to be doing anything today other than whistling and occasional kazoo?
Kazoo.
Okay,
Kazooing.
okay. Do you have a nice dinner
I had French toast, actually.
for dinner?
Ooh.
Yeah, I
That's
got sick and
that's
tired of
illegal
eating.
in 32 states.
I get sick and tired of chicken and,
Oh, fair,
ham.
fair.
Wanted something different. It's
Have a
got egg in it.
have a steak.
It makes a big mess. So,
It
but yeah, so I
does.
had that.
Okay, well that's cool. How do you
Yeah,
make your French
well,
toast? What kind of bread do you use for your French toast?
whatever I can find.
Oh, fair. That's fair. You know what I did? By sheer obstinance, I went and made French toast the way it was supposed to be with baguette, French bread, or it's actually Italian
Yeah,
bread. And yeah, they're right. It is better.
yeah. You
I
got
made it
to
with
cut.
a bagel a couple months ago.
Oh, wow. That might be interesting.
You
Yeah.
got to cut the bread thick,
You do.
and
You do.
it kind of has to be a little bit dried out. So
Yeah, they need to
it's
soak it longer. But
yeah,
because I'm American, we use white bread is how we make our French toast usually, and it's fine. It's good. I love it. But using the baguette, yeah, it's better.
it is a lot better.
It is, and use a little bit less syrup and a little bit of powdered sugar. It is jamming. Although I put peanut butter and syrup on mine, so
Well, I also made a a Monte Cristo the other day
Oh yeah.
Mm.
with the ham. Basically, I just made French toast, ham sandwich, with French toast.
Right, right, right.
So,
Yeah.
because but anyways,
Yeah.
so
Nope.
but I'm a huge Carpenter fan.
No, no.
Huge.
We're gonna have fun today. For sure, dude. And P, it's kind of weird. Everybody out there listening, actually try to make sandwiches. Just straight up ham. Tuna fish, whatever. Just try to make your sandwich with a sweetbread. It's actually really good. Yeah. But anyway,
Mhm.
thank you, Jeff. And let's see here. I think I've spoken to everybody that's here now. I know the girls are coming. Elrod will be here soon. And hopefully we'll have a few other people coming because this is the day, man, the options. And I'm going to get into those after we have our kazoo, of course.
Oh, you want me kazoo now?
Yeah. Very
My
good.
dog's
Go.
freaking out.
Yeah, go. That's pretty good. That's from the
You're up
movie.
all night
Uh,
practicing that, huh?
that was from the movie Friday the 13th. It's very good.
Oh, that was Halloween.
Oh, that's right. That's right. I made a mistake. Now, of course, Carpenter is a lot of people know or don't know. Like I said, he was in a very successful band, and he did several other bands. And some of his early work, he wasn't making the movies at all. He was scoring movies. And of course, a lot of people argue that one of his best offers to the movie genre is his scoring ability. And I'm not going to argue it because he's pretty damn
Oh,
good
and
at it. And he does it all
you know
himself. Yeah.
the thing I love the most, if you've ever seen the movie Prince of Darkness, the intro to that movie is pure genius
It is
because
great.
all there is there's mood music, and there are there's scenes and mood music that kind of like tell the tale without any dialogue
Hmm.
whatsoever, and it is
Hmm.
creepy.
It is.
I mean, it like sets the mood for the rest of the movie, and it is extremely creepy.
It is. Yeah. No, his
It was
his scores are amazing, dude. They really are.
it was cinema genius. And then the other thing I really liked, my other movie that I really liked was The Fog,
Oh God, yeah.
because because number one, the the for the captain and his crew coming back at the very end, it is an old fashioned scary story
Yep.
that
Simple
is
old ghost
just
story. Yep.
exactly, and it's executed perfectly in the
Hmm.
very beginning where he like lays out the tale. I forget who the actor was. I can't remember his name, but he's
He
sitting
played
there
the
with his
priest, right?
stopwatch. No, I think Hal Holbrook played the priest. There's the old guy. There's some old guy at the very beginning of the movie sitting around the campfire on the beach with the kids, and he's got a pocket watch,
Uh-huh.
and he's sitting there telling the tale of the of the of the ship that sank not far away.
Right.
So I can't Mary
Setting our
Celeste or
story.
something like that.
Yes, the
Yeah,
Mary
studying
Celeste. Yeah.
it was I, the guy is a storyteller, and
Yeah, he is.
he just does a fantastic
Yes, he
job.
does. And the two movies you just mentioned, Prince of Darkness and of course The Fog, don't get as much attention or love as they deserve.
No,
The Prince of Darkness hardly ever gets spoken about, and that's part of one of his trilogies, I think. And it is a little bit of a bizarre movie. It is kind of techno Satan in a weird way.
yeah,
But it is great. In The Fog, I was the perfect age, Jeff, when that came out, and I saw that.
yeah,
It hit me stronger than any of his movies. Actually, it was because of the age I was. But that movie was scary, dude, for me when I was a kid.
Jesus, what were you, 10?
I was young. Yeah,
I saw it when I was real young too, and it was creepy as hell.
it was, dude. It was perfect for our age, because, like I said, I grew up next to a drive-in theater, and we and a bunch of other
Yeah.
kids that was right there. We'd go sit on the wall and watch movies we shouldn't be doing, and with our little red radios, and listening and watching the movies, and that's where I saw The Fog. I saw a lot of movies that way first time, but nevertheless. We're going to have some fun because there is so many options, and I thought I would go ahead and right here from the top, and kind of talk about the options while these guys get their art started. So let me go ahead and share my screen. And don't want that one. I want this one. There we go. Alrighty. And let me get over here and let's take a look at it. Okay. Great thumbnail again here from Eric. He always produces our thumbnails, which is really handy because he also keeps them numbered and organized, and it has all the branding of the show on it. So good job, Eric. Thank you very much.
Oh, thank you,
Um,
thank you, thank you very much.
and he went with the old, very scary Carpenter who really needs a haircut, which is perfect.
Yeah,
But let's take a look at his filmography. Now, I have intentionally chosen Rotten Tomatoes to see how they rank his 18 movies. Okay, because Rotten Tomatoes is often slightly captured by certain progressive thoughts. So I'm going to ask the question right off for everybody here. All right, what do you think is his number one movie as far as
The
voted?
Thing.
The Thing.
that's
That
gotta
would
be
be
the thing.
it would be the standard
Yeah,
answer, but we're dealing with Rotten Tomatoes here.
still gotta be the thing.
Halloween.
Halloween, maybe. Keep in mind, a lot of people haven't seen the original movie, and to be fair, the remake's not bad. But his Assault on Precinct 13 is his first real movie, by the way. Although Dark Star, but that was a student film, really. But Assault on Precinct 13 is really where his name was made. It is a great movie. And I don't know. We'll see. But let's go ahead and look at it while you guys do your thing. I'm going to go get in here and look at them. So, first, number 18, the last on the list, is John Carpenter's Ghost of Mars. Fair enough. Fair enough. It had a lot of problems. They ended up getting Ice Cube because Kurt was working on something else, Kurt Russell. The movie would have been way better and different with Kurt, but Ice Cube, Ice Cube has been in a lot of movies. He thrives, but can someone, and I know he's like an American, character, but can anyone name an actual good movie that Ice Cube is in that wasn't called, was it Friday or
Boys
those?
in the Hood.
Anaconda?
Anaconda, that
Yeah, Boys
wasn't
in
a
the Hood.
movie. Boys in the Hood. There was another comedy one he did with Chris Rock that was pretty good.
Fridays.
Friday, yeah, it was Fridays. Yeah, Anaconda was actually surprisingly fun. Yeah. All right, fine. I stand corrected. But he's not. They always want to make him action. He's just not an action dude. But this movie had a lot of problems. Just the concept wasn't good, and it failed. And pretty much he left Hollywood after this movie for a long time. But then again, he's had nothing but frustration from Hollywood from day one. Let's be fair. But Ghosts of Mars, there's not a lot you can take from that. I suppose you could go with the look of the ghosts, but it's just not a very interesting movie. It's certainly a movie you never watch again. It's one of those things. Now this right here, I have to disagree. Number 17, his remake of the Village of the Damned. For a lot of people, that is their version of the movie. Right now, the original was probably it had a different feel, but I don't know. It says it has 28% rotten. That movie is nowhere near that bad, dude. And it's got Superman in it. The real Superman, Christopher Reeves.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know why it
I don't
gets so
know.
much hate, Jeff.
I didn't think it was that good of a movie. I mean, it really did. There wasn't a lot there to really keep my attention. I think it's too slow burn for him. The
Maybe,
movie itself.
but is it
Because
28% bad?
no,
No,
not even close.
I'd say it's a 5, maybe a 5.5.
Yeah.
But this movie is clearly hated, which is unfortunate. But there are some interesting things there with the little white-haired kids and their they're alien children, just so you know. But anyway, because he does like sci-fi quite a bit. Number 16 is The Ward. Honestly, I'd probably put this. I don't know, second from the bottom. It's okay though. It is what it is, and it's the last movie he ever made. So, what was that?
Oh,
making my plans for what I'm going to draw.
Oh, I see. Okay. But anyway, the ward is set at number 16 here, and I don't know. It's okay. It's interesting. It's got a little twist to it. I suppose one of the worst problems with it, it's got Amber Heard in it.
Uh-oh.
But then again, she's just kind of doing her acting, and yeah, she's a pretty girl. But
She doesn't shit the bed in this.
no, nor are there bees involved. But
Oh,
it's
she could shit in my bed anytime.
no.
Oh my goodness.
No, she really can't, Eric. No, bad, Eric, bad. Okay. But the ward, I'm just going to kind of skip over it. Now, this one right here. Now, the problem is you have to make a list of his worst to best, right? And we're dealing with a single guy, not movie history. John Carpenter's Vampires, number 15 at a 44% rotten. I don't know if that deserves that. It's a
No,
bit
it doesn't.
campy. James
I love
James
love
Wood is
fun
great.
movie.
It is fun. Yeah.
the reason why it's got 44% is because it's got James Woods in it.
Probably.
That's
Oh, probably, yeah.
Outside of that, it was an excellent movie. I enjoyed it.
It was good fun. It was interesting take on vampires. It was different, which is neat, because we kind of have a rote type of rules that go with vampires, and he changed it up a bit. There were some great scenes in it. Daniel Baldwin was pretty good. I liked him in it quite a bit. Thomas Griffith, of course, playing the vampire. He was a great choice. Looked great. But James Wood stole the show for sure.
Yeah, he was in his element in this one
He
because
was.
he's got that. James Wood's got that intense personality, and it's like perfect.
It is.
Perfect
Yeah,
for this movie.
it is. And Cheryl Lee, I do believe, is the girl who is turning during the movie. The hooker that is turning during the movie, and she's a real pretty girl, and she does a good job of turning. Which is kind of important if that's what your character's doing. So this movie, I don't know where I'd put it, but I don't think it belongs here. John Carpenter's Escape from LA is nowhere near as bad as people say, but it's not one of his better movies. Enough said, right?
But it does have Bruce Campbell in, if I
It
remember.
does. It has the chin.
Yeah.
And he is playing a psychotic plastic surgeon doctor guy.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
And he's freaking awesome in it. But I have no problem with being toward the bottom because it's not one of his better
Yeah, it's
films,
not
but
bad,
it is
yeah.
fun. It is fun.
There should never have been a sequel.
No, there shouldn't have been. Of course, Ghost of Mars is basically Escape from Mars, is what it is, right? It's the third. But he likes working in trilogies, though. It is kind of his brain. And Prince of Darkness, of course, sitting at 13, absolutely ridiculous. But keep in mind, it is a 63% fresh, which I think is a bit low because this is a really good movie. The problem is, the problem is 1987 though, Jeff. And I think the aesthetic doesn't really, it doesn't have that eternal aesthetic like The Thing does, right?
True.
So I think that's part of the problem. It is kind of stuck in its era. Whereas The Thing is a really good movie because you could watch that 300 years from now and it still works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
But I mean, this is Prince of Darkness is one of my favorite movies.
Yeah, me too. It is great, and it's got good old Donald Pleasance back. Doing his thing. He was such a great fun actor. And another thing I've always wondered why Hollywood hates on Carpenter so much because he's really good at having an eclectic, dare I say, diverse cast.
Yeah.
Right? He's always had that. And you would think they would love that. But Prince of Darkness, if you haven't seen it, go watch it. It's a good
No, I think Hollywood hated him because he hated happy endings in movies. He hated the Hollywood happy ending where the hero always wins.
Well, that ending especially. I mean, that was like, oh my god!
He was always at odds with like
that.
The studio.
Ending on that movie is one that will stick with you.
Yeah.
And it's not even that dramatic. It will stick with you.
Yeah, no, it is. That is true, and that's a good point, Alan. That's a good point. Or was that Armoron? I can never tell the difference. They sounded identical.
It's Australian Cuban. Yeah,
that's right. Okay.
Yeah.
Are you of the Latino bloodlines?
I don't know. No.
You're supposed to answer "Si, senor."
That would have been the funny response. That's true. Number 12, In the Mouth of Madness, Sam Neill. Need I say more? What idiot put this at 59% rotten? Are you out of your
Oh,
freaking mind?
That
that's
movie's
crap.
great.
That movie is fantastic.
It is absolutely fantastic, and it it captures the Lovecraftian Cthulhu genre better than most
Exactly.
because
Exactly.
a lot of people have seen movies that are Lovecraft movies, but they've never read the books, right? And this is sad for everything from just simple entertainment to religion. But nevertheless, let's not dwell there. But the whole point of Lovecraftian stuff is madness, right? That is the whole point, and of course, it's coming out at you. Write what you know, man. And if you know Lovecraft's history, you understand that his father, well, we don't know 100%, but basically it sounds like his wife, his mom, Lovecraft's mom, but his father's wife, was either assaulted or intentionally assaulted by a couple of dudes. She contracted syphilis. The father got that from her, and syphilis often in the end stages will drive you mad. His dad went mad more quickly than the mother, but his father was in an insane asylum, and he died there, and then his mother did. So Lovecraft grew up with both his parents going insane and not understanding why, right? And this painted his entire future, and thus gave us the Lovecraftian mythos, right? Madness is the skin in the game in his storytelling. In the Mouth of Madness, which of course is based on one of his stories, this Sam Neill it's one of his best performances, dude. It's so good. It's so good.
Yeah.
The shift from Sam Neill's character in the beginning of the story and at the end of the story is shockingly good.
Yeah.
How is this number 12? It should be in the top 5, dude. Oh well. Anyway, moving along here. Number 11, Body Bags. Now this is an anthology. There and I liked it. I enjoyed it, but
I
it
did
didn't get a
too.
lot of love. It didn't get a lot of love.
No, but it was a good it was a good anthology.
It
In fact,
was
I'm
solid.
trying to track it down, try to put it on my media server.
Oh, well, there you go. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Your Mouth is Madness. Shut up, Elrod. Always trying to make trouble. Vampire's great idea. Meh movie. I don't know. I kind of liked it. But it's not his greatest movie. But anyway, Body Bags is one of those things. It is 73% rotten. Excuse me, fresh. But it's got a lot of little cameos in it. And it's just a fun little horror anthology. We used to have a lot of those back in the day. And of course, then we got Tales from the Crypt, which was like what was that, HBO running show? I think it was HBO, right?
Yeah.
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 Um, but when we were first married, my wife and I used to love watching those shows, man. Anyway, Body Bags is a rare little thing that most people don't really know about. It's also interesting because he himself is in the movie. He plays a gas station attendant. John Carpenter
Hmm.
himself. And of course, Toby Hooper is involved in this project. And of course, that's another guy that's kind of got a little bit of a name when it comes to horror. Moving on, top 10 now. We're getting to 74% fresh here. Christine. It's difficult to say what should go where and what shouldn't because he has so many great movies. Christine, I just don't think enough people have seen this movie. Because the special effects alone, what they managed to pull off with that car was, and this is before CG, by
In
the
the
way.
'80s, yeah,
Yeah,
in the
yeah,
'80s, definitely.
yeah, absolutely impressive what they came up with, and kept it, within the budget constraints. Really, really good movie. It's an absolute classic. There's an entire subculture of people who collect or try to produce Christine-esque cars. It's an actual thing, right? And if you think of how many cars people chase after like that, you got the Christine car, you got the DeLorean from Back to the Future, you had the Bandit car from Smoking the Bandit, you had the Mad Max car. And there's one more.
General Lee.
The Kit car. What was
General
that?
Lee.
The General Lee is another
General
one.
Lee, yeah.
Yeah.
Night
But
Ride.
That's another that bit.
yeah, Knight Rider. Yeah, Kit. But there's not a forever list of this. The number of communities that exist to love and maintain these cars, movie cars, it is quite limited, and Christine is a big one. And you can even get they still sell like die-cast model cars and all kind of stuff for Christine. You can still buy it. Anyway, that's just the special effects. The movie itself is great, dude.
I should
And
get some money.
the guy is that Keith Gordon, the guy that plays the main dude?
Probably.
Yeah. He well, whoever that dude is, I guess it would be Keith Gordon. He does a really good job of going from a nobody to an absolutely obsessed idiot, really. But because it's the car's not your friend, dude. Anyway, great movie, Christine. If you haven't seen it, why? You know, we talked about The Fog a little bit earlier. Number 9. I don't mind where it is. 76% fresh. Just a great fun movie. It's a classic ghost story. It's another movie. It's got Jamie Lee Curtis in it. It's also got the absolute classic and legendary Janet Leigh, and of course Adriana Barbeau, who is
Barbeau,
Barbeau.
who was
Barbeau,
who's
absolute
Carpenter's
hottie
wife.
at
It's
the time.
Carpenter's wife.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Janet Leigh is also Jamie Lee Curtis's mother.
Yes, that's right. That is correct. Yeah, she is a legacy kid. Dark Star, 1974, his first actual movie, listed number 8. Go to hell. Go away. This movie is embarrassing. It's even embarrassing for him. How in the hell is this sitting at number 8? Who made this list?
I don't know. They're high.
Something. If you want to see a student film gone good, then go watch Dark Star, because it is, for a student film, it's actually really good from that perspective. And the fact that they had no budget at all, and this is also one of O'Bannon's first or early movies as well, as far as special effects, and they had zero budget, right? Anyway, here we go. Number 7. Dude, one of my favorite movies. It's hard for me not to choose this one as number 1. Big Trouble in Little China, man.
Yeah. That should be
love that
way
movie.
higher than number 7.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
That thing. That you mean
agree.
that thing has such an underground following.
It's so cool.
Not even funny.
Dude, it's got comic books that follow it up. It's got board games.
Yeah, it's huge.
It is.
Egg.
It's got
Egg
Al
Shen
Young.
was freaking awesome, dude. Egg Shen. And what was it,
Yeah.
his 7 demon bag or his 10 demon bag? 7 demon bag, right?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. Dude, this movie is so rocking. And it's great because it does have horror elements. It's got magical elements. It's got oriental elements, which we don't see a lot of. But it's also
But
great
also-
tongue in cheek. And you have Kurt Russell this is maybe one of his best movies. Let's be fair.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, very much.
Yeah. It's such a good movie,
I
dude.
love it so much.
And I
I watched it
love.
recently.
You did, yeah. It's I saw it within the past 5 years again as well, but it's also one of those movies that doesn't bend to the Hollywood happy ending, which was mentioned earlier. Especially what Kurt Russell does at the end of the movie. It's spectacular. Number 6, 83% fresh, Starman. Jeff,
I didn't like it.
yeah,
I thought it was slow and boring.
you know why? Because it's a chick flick.
Exactly.
It is a chick flick. It's got Jeff Bridges in it, so I mean, and he plays Starman itself, the alien. The acting is great. It's well made, but it is a chick flick. So it is things that girls are going to like more. Guys are kind of dragged along to watch it, and we smile as we watch it. But yeah,
I'll be right back.
I can't see men just loving on it. Anybody here a big Starman fan?
I never even watched
Not
it.
now.
Yeah. It's not a
I've
bad
seen
flick.
it, but
Not now.
I can't even remember the last time I saw it.
Yeah, for me, it was probably when it came out. But it's just, to be fair, and he likes to play around in the genre. He wants to do different things, and he wanted to make a chick a drama. and he did. And it's not the acting is fine. There's nothing wrong with the
I
movie.
didn't even know it was John Carpenter.
Oh, really? Yeah, yeah. There's nothing wrong with the movie. It's just it's a movie for women, right? Girls, have you seen this movie?
What's it called?
Starman.
Mm, I remember seeing a couple of minutes of it on TV when I was a very little girl.
Mhm.
I thought the part with that where the that lock of hair turned into a baby and then grew up, I thought that was very spooky.
Sure, sure.
And I wandered off. I think I remember that they were driving too fast. I remember him driving too fast in a road, and it's one of those very nebulous memories of a long time ago. I don't
Sure.
remember how the movie ended.
Well, as an adult, you should watch it. I think you would appreciate it. It is a well-made movie, and it is a made from women movie. It is a drama, a love story. It is specifically with women in mind. You might appreciate it, especially now as an adult.
Yeah, worth a shot.
Yeah. I don't know if it
I
will.
always got mixed up with Last Starfighter.
Oh no, that's a badass. That's a guy's movie.
Well, yeah,
So-
but when they were
Oh,
coming on
okay, I like
cable
the
when I was
last
a kid, I'm like, ooh, Last Starfighter. Oh, this is that
It's
other
not
one.
that. This is that one. Yeah.
This is not the last Starfighter, man.
This is the sucky one.
Yeah. It wouldn't be number 6 on my list, but it is an actual well-made movie. It really is. So I'm not going to complain about it. Oh my God, guys, look
When I
at
was a
that.
kid, I used to confuse it with Rain Man.
Oh, fair. That's
Good
fair.
for him.
Dustin Hoffman and
Innocent.
Jeff Bridges are easy to confuse.
Which one's about a dumb genius? Hey, this guy's a lover boy.
Hmm. Fair enough. Anyway, number 5, absolute travesty. 86% fresh. Probably the greatest horror movie ever made. The Thing is number 5.
Really?
Five.
That's
And
86.
and some remarkable makeup effects.
Some,
Really? Seriously?
some,
Some. Man, you can get your eyes checked. It's not just some.
What the hell is the matter with these people?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, no, it is a movie that fires on all cylinders. It is amazing. People still talking about this movie and debating over this movie freaking 40 years later, dude. Right?
Yeah.
I see
Um,
mentioned pretty frequently in filmmaking books and things
sure.
and
Yeah.
storytelling. So
And
it's
Who was infected? Who wasn't at the end?
that's right.
Who?
That's
Who?
still our big argument. Yeah. Now, keep in mind, this is yet another movie that is a remake, and we complain about these things these days. But the difference is very simple. The original, the thing that came from outer space in the book, and there are board games based on the original and stuff as well. It's a so-so. It's not a great movie. And so taking old movies that have cool ideas and refreshing them and doing a remake is where you find success. Today, of course, they're
Yeah.
just trying to emulate these great mega hits of the past, and it's stupid. You're paddling uphill, dude. What are you doing? So it's this is what an era in the 80s where they had a lot of success remaking the past because they chose things that were the idea good, movie not. Anyway, The Thing, for most people, it's number 1 for him. And of course, if you look at most number 1 horror movie list, it is sitting at number 1, right? For sure.
Yep.
Anyway, They Live, number 4.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, but it's
I
not
definitely would've
it's
put
not
The
better
Thing
than The
after that.
Thing,
No, it's definitely not better than the thing.
but it is
I mean,
killer.
just because they were high, just because they were high on the thing doesn't necessarily mean that they live just like misplaced.
Right, right. Well, I remember one year.
It's just relevant now.
It is extremely
Yeah.
relevant now. Yes, it is. It is controversial now, I'd say. But here's the thing. I remember in the 90s, at some late 90s maybe,
The Thing.
there was a movie. Yeah, thank you. There was a movie that came out called The Craft. It was a little girly magic movie, and it actually wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. It was entertaining. But it was what it was. and I remember it won the Blockbuster Awards Best Fight Scene, and I question reality.
Yeah, I'm like, what?
Yes, but that's all.
This is probably is one of the best fight scenes in
That's
like
my point.
movie
Yeah,
history.
the fight is one of the best non Asian fight scenes in history for sure. Yeah, because the best fight scene in history is Drunken Master 2 with Jackie Chan. So that's the end of that conversation. But
Okay. Yeah.
no, it is. It is. I mean, you can't prove me wrong in that. So, nevertheless, but it fell into that the craft being the best fight scene that year fell into the same thing of Jethro Tull winning the heavy metal Grammy.
Yeah,
You remember that? I was
yeah.
like, what? You got Metallica right there, man.
Tull isn't even metal. They're like progressive rock. It's just like, nah.
It's not even, I wouldn't even call it rock. It's just progressive. It
Yeah,
belongs in Portland.
yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Oh,
I heard.
Now, to be fair,
Word.
there are some fun music. Same thing with Pink Floyd. You can appreciate the musicianship of Jethro Tull, no question, right? But that's hippie. That's hippie dippy shit, dude. 100%. Anyway, They Live, number 4, amazing movie. If you haven't seen it, what are you doing? Okay. It's got George Buck Flowers in it. Get at it. Number 3, Escape from New York. All right.
Oh.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
I would probably switch places, Escape from New York with The Thing. I like The Thing way better than Escape from New York.
Yeah, me too. But this is a good movie. It's a genre defining movie. Escape from New York. Of course, this is pretty early Kurt Russell as an adult. Because keep in mind, he's been in movies since he was a little boy. Little boy. He
Yeah.
grew
The
up in
Disney
Hollywood.
Child guy.
He
Yeah.
is, yeah. And he didn't turn out sour. What the hell happened? He broke the mold.
Because he was extremely successful all through his career. That's why.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe. He didn't have the Barrymore trouble, which is good.
Nope.
Maybe he had attentive
She
parents.
turned around.
Maybe he did. What did she? She's kneeling in front of transgenders on TV, dude. Has she turned it around? Has she?
She's not out. She's not on the drugs anymore.
That's fair.
There you
That's
go.
fair. But I kind of preferred the Drew
I
Barrymore
mean,
on the
she was
drugs,
on
to
the
be honest
drugs
with
at
you.
8.
She was.
Oh.
But that's where we got all the salacious Drew Barrymore, if you remember back in the day. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. But whatever. We're not here to talk about her. Number 2. What did we got here? Halloween. All right. So I was right. All right. So, and I'm only right because it's Rotten Tomatoes. But Halloween,
What's number 1?
it's Escape, Assault on Precinct 13. I'm sure. Let me see. Yeah.
Well, hang on. What happened to Halloween 2 and Halloween 3?
They all got thrown into the mix here. Yeah. It's just under the Halloween category, I'm sure. But nevertheless, at most places I went and checked, Jeff, they only had 18 listed. They only had 18 movies listed. I know he's
Really?
done like 21 or 22, but it's okay. Halloween, it's not the best horror movie of all time. The Thing is,
Nah. Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
However,
definitely-
as a Halloween movie, it is a great, if not the best Halloween movie. And of course, it absolutely 100% ensconced the slasher thriller. 100%. Nailed that down as being a thing. And it is a great fun movie, to be fair. I'm not going to take the music in this is great. I'm not going to take anything away from it, but I do prefer Rob Zombie's Halloween. I feel it feels better and more rounded and complete to me because this series went
But
stupid.
there wouldn't be a Rob Zombie's Halloween without Halloween.
No, there wouldn't be. You're 100% right on that. But it's not just this first movie; it's where they went with the series. They got weird with it, with the whole Thorn thing, and it really weird. But I prefer the 2 movies Rob Zombie made and encapsulates the life of Michael Myers perfectly, I think. And then, of course, last, number 1, his movie that made him, his second actual full film that made him, Assault on Precinct 13, which is an excellent movie. Excellent. So, you know, I would definitely put it in my top 5. It's a good movie. It's not what you think, though. This is not what you imagine John Carpenter to be. Okay, but it is what it is, and it's really really good. Now, I do have a question for everybody. Have you seen the
Mhm.
remake of Assault on Precinct 13?
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Maybe.
I did.
How did you
And
like it?
there are certain elements I like better than the original, actually.
Wow.
I think it's grittier. I think the purpose behind
Oops.
why the precinct is being assaulted is more clearly laid out. Um,
Mhm.
yeah, I think I'm going to go with the remake over the original, and it's just because of the it's so dated. That's the issue, right? The newer one will kind of stick. You could put it in any decade and it works. Where the original one is really a product of the 70s, 100%.
Well, it's kind of like
Mm.
True Grit. You like you appreciate the original,
Yeah.
but I kind of like the remastered
Oh,
one better.
you're the remade one with Jeff Bridges is 100% better, dude. There's no question.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
But one of the things with movies in the 70s, they had this obsession with making everyone sweaty.
Huh. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was
Ew.
always yeah.
I don't think we had air conditioning in the 70s yet. That didn't come around to the 80s, so that might be accurate.
That's not actually
Oh.
true at all. But okay. But
Yeah,
yeah,
air
they were
conditioning in the
obsessed.
bloody
Hey, the
50s.
kids might have believed that.
They might have. That's true. That is true. Sorry, I didn't flow with it. I apologize. But yeah. So the 70s is like that, and of course, Assault on Precinct 13. There's a lot of sweaty people. And I don't know when you're doing kind of dark movie because it's happening at night. The power's been shut down, of course. Communications locked out, and you got a bunch of black dudes running around trying to survive and shooting at people. I hate to tell you, but when you have sweaty black people, they glisten in the dark. So, you know,
Glitter. Everybody should wear glitter.
That would help.
yeah, fair. Yeah, that's definitely a Starman reference right there. Yeah. Anyway.
Gosh. I didn't remember
Okay.
the glitter in this one. Maybe we gotta go check that find that glitter.
That's pretty cool. I didn't know.
Okay. Halloween 2. The reason why Halloween 2 and Halloween 3 aren't on here is because he didn't direct those.
He was producing.
He produced them.
Yeah. That makes sense. But like I said, I have no problem with the original. I just think Rob Zombie nailed it because what he did was Rob took 2 movies and told the entire story of Michael Myers, and that's it. It's done. Right? He didn't make it supernatural. He didn't go that way. This is a slasher situation that it could happen anywhere, where it brings even more horror and tension to it, right? Whereas almost immediately, they took the Halloween and went supernatural with it real quick, right? Just like they
Yeah,
did with Jason.
I like the supernatural one.
Mm,
I like the really unspoken thing about Samhain or whatever it's called,
yeah,
and him being
Samhain,
related to it. Samhain, yeah.
yeah. But which is the original event of Halloween, if you guys want to know. That's Halloween is just another example of the Catholics trying to steal shit. But nevertheless, yeah, it's fine, it's fine. But I know I'm in the minority, but I just really think that Rob Zombie's 2 movies, it's a tight little box, dude, and it works so well. And he's
Nice.
scarier. He's scarier, right? And then the kind of, I don't know, pseudo reboot nonsense they did with Jamie Lee Curtis here recently. That's just a feminist, whining, fan flick story is what that is. It's not worthy of being in the genre at all, even though it does have some good scenes.
Then Rob Zombie came along and shit on the monsters.
Dude, that was unfortunate. I guess he just doesn't have a control for comedy. Yeah,
No, not at all.
he tried though. I like the idea. How did they meet? I like the idea of it. The young dating of mom and dad there. But But yeah, no, it is unfortunate. You know what I did like came out way back. There was this new series they tried to start, which was what was it, 13 Mockingbird Lane.
Mm,
It
yeah.
had Eddie Izzard in it playing Grandpa, and it looked great, man. I love the look at it. I like the idea, but it just didn't survive. I'm really sad about it because I think that would have been spectacular. You guys know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I've seen it.
Jerry O'Connell was Herman Munster.
Yeah, and it was a different Herman, to be fair. But Eddie Izzard, his grandpa, was amazing. And Lily Munster, they made her much more sensual and interesting. I loved it. I thought it was great, but it just didn't go anywhere. Oh well. But nevertheless, Amaran here is doing a bikini lady. Of course he is.
Yeah.
Okay. Are we crossing over into Jason killing bikini ladies in sleeping bags against trees? Is this what's happened, or
No. You just have to wait and see.
okay, fine. Okay, fine. We're gonna wait and see. Gonna wait and see.
With John Carpenter, the suspense.
See, I deliberately drew her face on a separate layer, so
Oh, fair
wait and
enough.
see.
Fair enough.
Whoa.
Fair enough. We're gonna get a. Okay. Alrighty then. All right. Let's see here. What's Eric working on
He's
now?
drawing Christine in human form.
Ah, maybe he might be. He might be. Let's see.
Are you
Now,
drawing a car with big boobs?
huh. As you would.
Headlights.
Headlights. Yeah. But
Headlight.
now
Just-
Eric is doing They Live.
Mhm.
The aliens in their discovered form, and he's putting a little bit of Predator in there.
No.
Predator.
No.
I see dreads.
You see dreads. Think more talk show host.
Merv Griffin.
Grief, Chester.
Whoopi.
We're not all 80. No, a current talk show host who
Yeah,
actually
no,
used to
I
be a
know.
funny
Whoopi
comedian.
Goldberg. Yeah, she was never funny. Go away.
Yeah, she was
No,
funny.
the only thing I ever saw her in that she did pretty well was playing Guinan in Star Trek Next Generation.
Oh,
Okay,
she
yeah,
did
to be fair,
that
the
nun
Psychic
movie.
Ghost.
Was it the singing nun? What was it?
Sister Act or whatever.
Sister Act, yeah. And she was fine in Ghost, fair enough. Yeah, she had her thing, but
And when her and Robin Williams and Billy Crystal would
Yeah.
do that comic relief, that was actually good.
it was Ted Danson did something to her brain, dude.
Snap.
I don't know.
It is.
It was the blackface.
Maybe.
Ted Danson.
It is interesting he ended up with her. Of course, I don't think it lasted incredibly long. I don't know what she's doing now. But I was surprised by that because Whoopi is not, I know, but I'm talking about if she's married to anybody. But
she is hideous.
She's not a pretty lady. She never has been,
No.
ever. But good for her because she did have a lot of success though, and it is interesting how she talks about how much black people are oppressed when everything has been laid at her feet.
Yeah.
It is kind of impressive that you can be that obtuse. But all right, Whoopi, you go ahead and you give us the propaganda. It looks good, by the way, Eric. Looks good. Let's see. A rabbit here is rabbit. You're not supposed to use photography. Oh no, I'm sorry. All right. That's not fair. How does he do that? It looks like a damn photograph, dude. We're getting Escape from New York here. We're getting Snake Bliskin. Is it Bliskin? Is that how you pronounce it?
Bliskin.
Yeah, Bliskin. Snake Bliskin. Which, of course,
Bliskin
has
Bliskin.
gone.
Bliskin.
Plitskin?
Pliskin.
Pliskin. Pliskin. Pliskin. I've got it right. I succeeded. Yay for me. Anyway, Snake Plissken, and of course, this had a huge influence on a certain Japanese boy who went on to create a very successful series of things called Metal Gear. This is well beyond just its movie. But Escape from New York, of course, is still talked about and beloved. And it had Ernest Borgnine in it. which is a plus.
Yeah, like Ernest Borgnine.
Yeah. Was it McHale's Navy? Is that the one he was in?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and he was also in the Poseidon Adventure,
Yeah, oh yeah, the
and
original.
that B movie. What was it called? The Devil's Reign with William Shatner.
Oh yeah, that's
And
right. He
and
plays the head
also
bad guy. Yeah, that's right.
yeah, and it's the first appearance of John Travolta
Uh-huh.
on film.
That's true. Yeah, that's interesting. And the idea is good. Now that's a movie could be remade.
Yeah.
Because the idea was good. The execution not so much. But the Poseidon Adventure, they did a remake of that. Don't watch it.
Yeah, no,
It's
it's awful.
It's awful. Go watch
It's
the old original. That movie is so killer, dude. What kind of budget did they have for that though, man? It must have been massive.
Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, back in the day. But the original, Ernest Borgnine, a whole bunch of other famous actors from that era, the original Poseidon Adventure, it's really good. It's really good.
Did you know that Did you know that John Carpenter turned down a chance to direct Zombieland?
Really, I didn't.
Huh.
Yeah,
I didn't know that. Wouldn't that be interesting
it
though?
would be.
Yeah.
Would have been interesting. Unfortunately, we could have got some more films out of him, but Hollywood just browbeat him so much that he just gave up on it. But to be fair, we did get 18 fun movies. They're all fun. You can watch all of them except for Ghost of Mars, because that's pretty awful. But some of his movies are absolute classics forever movies. So most directors can't say that, right?
Yeah.
He's in rarefied air for sure. Let's see here. Moving
Sure.
along. Oh, I see. Ned Flanders is behind all of it. And finally, that makes a lot of sense. It's really good, Alan. Now we understand.
Yeah.
What did he used to say? Piggly Wiggly? No, what was his thing? What was his expression?
Oakley
Oakley dokley.
Oakley Dokley.
Oakley.
Oakley Dokley.
He
Wasn't
was
his...
also
Dong diddly.
Yeah.
John Carpenter was also given a chance to direct Eddie Murphy's The Golden Child.
That would have been it. That would have been a
that
perfect
would have
Carpenter
been
film, dude.
really good.
That would have been great. Yeah, and I like The Golden Child as it is.
Yeah, I think it's a great movie.
No, it is. It's fun, and they did a remake of it, but they woked it up. Eddie is happy to let them woke shit up. He doesn't stand up and say anything, unfortunately. We saw him they do that with Coming to America as well. But yeah, the original Golden Child was great, but Carpenter version, it would have been better, dude.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Because it just, Big Trouble in Little China just floods in your head, right? As soon as you say that.
He was also offered a chance to direct The Exorcist 3.
But yeah,
Maybe
but
he
that's actually
That's
the
why
best
they didn't.
Exorcist movie, though.
I know.
Yeah. I don't think I'd want him to touch
they
it.
Did,
yeah.
They did a prequel a long time ago. And there was actually two versions made, and I have a hard time telling which one apart. But one of them is actually really good.
Yeah.
It's a very good movie.
Yeah, that was like the fourth or fifth one, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, I know what you mean. It is interesting, and one of them is much better than the other.
Yeah, but I mean, Exorcist 3 was great.
Absolutely, but it was very different film from the first movie. It was very different. It was more of a character study, but it was wonderful. Yeah. But not Carpenter though. But I don't know. I don't want anyone to touch that dude. That's a sacred thing, and he might have done an interesting job with it, but no, leave that be. I know Elrod was talking and yelling at me earlier, but he's not here. He said he'd be here around now. Are you sneezing?
Sorry.
Dare you sneeze in my presence?
How dare you? Okay. By the way, girls, you're not displaying, just so you know.
Oh, better go fix that. Thank you for the heads up.
Oh, no problem. Well, I did take a good chunk in the beginning, kind of going over his films. I really felt like, looking
Oh
at all
no.
of them,
Well,
Which,
that's
yeah,
nice.
Yeah.
I mean, got to.
Yeah, no, I think so. I mean, Carpenter is so influential in so many levels. He just doesn't get the love or appreciation from outside of the horror genre that he should. And like I said, Hollywood has always been brutal to him, critics, and there's been many outrageous comments made by critics over the years, but the worst of it is definitely The Thing. I don't know how those critics, and we're talking some big time, culturally important people like Siskel and Ebert, because
Right.
they're
Maybe it was
important,
too
right?
scary for them.
No, I don't know how you
Didn't
can
always
watch
get
that
it wrong.
movie and not
Right.
see the quality. I don't know how you do that. What was that, Alan?
Siskel and Ebert kind of chumps. They didn't always get it right. I
No,
don't
they
know why
didn't.
people thought their word was godsend or something.
But because of the time, because of the limitation in channeling, they are a part of the fabric of America, dude. They are. It is. I can't name another critic, film critic, that has more push than Siskel and Ebert historically. I mean, really.
I can't name any other film critic.
Yeah,
I'm
there
not
you
saying that
go.
they sucked. I'm saying that they didn't always get it right.
No, you're right. No, 100%.
No.
They didn't always
And,
get it right. And to be fair, they didn't like
and they're
horror
like,
movies. Those two guys didn't like horror movies.
yeah, and like I was about to say, like everyone was going on the opinion of two dorks. It's like I'm not a dork. I like good movies. Get out of here.
There was
Yeah.
there was two other shorts that he did for a series called Masters of Horror. And one of them was called Cigarette Burns, which was about a forbidden film that was made, but nobody's ever watched it. And those who have gone into a homicidal frenzy. That actually wasn't bad. Who's the guy who plays Daryl on The Walking Dead?
I just call him Daryl.
Norman Reedus.
Yeah, Norman
Norman
Reedus.
Reedus, yeah.
Reedus, yeah.
Reedus.
That starred
said
Norman
Reedus.
Reedus. And that actually
Sorry,
wasn't
your
bad.
Cuban was coming out.
Yeah. But it was but it was he was kind of like stiff on that one. And then the second one was called Pro Life, and that was a really good episode.
Yeah.
It plays on the whole pro choice, pro life thing, and where a woman's about ready to give birth to like a literal devil.
Right.
So it was that was one of the better ones.
Well, he did do a lot of things, and his hands are probably involved behind the scenes in many, many things. We're not even looking at his producer credits, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
To be fair, Eric, the only other name that comes to my mind with critics is actually, I think, is like a musical critic, and from way, way back, George Kaufman. I definitely I remember this name. He was influential, but that was theater, though. That was Broadway, Tony Award type stuff.
Yeah, that sounds kind of familiar, but yeah, I mean, as far as movie critics, I just can't really think of any. I mean,
yeah. Well, there are some modern ones.
What was the John Lovett's critic character?
Oh, yeah, the critic.
The cartoon.
Oh yeah,
Oopsie.
that was cute. The little fat chubby guy, chunky guy. I would say the most popular one now. I don't even know if he's still doing his thing, but Leonard Maltin.
Oh,
the
okay,
Actors
yeah,
Studio. I don't even know if he's doing his thing anymore, though. That might be done. But he's a name I know. Leonard Maltin, yeah. He's a little different. He's not. I don't know if he's a film critic.
Charles Lipton, wasn't it? Charles Lipton was in the Actors Studio.
Was it?
Yeah,
Yeah, I could be
Leonard
wrong.
Maltin was just like you were very wrong.
Yeah.
Leonard Maltin was like on Entertainment Tonight or something and did
Yeah, and he'd sit
movies.
down and
Yeah,
interview
yeah.
actors. Is his thing.
And yeah, Will Ferrell did the best impression of him.
Chester's favorite actor.
Yeah.
Which
yeah,
one?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
banned now.
Ferrell.
The
Will
James
Ferrell?
Lipton James Lipton. Yeah, he did James Lipton in the Actors Studio a lot in Saturday
Making
Night
jokes
Live.
of it. Hey,
It's
well, I
hilarious.
can see
Yeah.
that he's a character. I'd say in modern times, he's not necessarily. I do watch him, but he's not necessarily my favorite. But he has made a very. I think he's connected. He's made a very strong name for himself as Chris Stuckman. As far as right now, YouTuber
Yeah.
critics, he's probably the most accepted one as far as Hollywood's concerned. But that would be a name that comes.
Harry Knowles, did he used to do reviews?
I don't remember. Don't know offhand.
It's like the critical drinker.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you can't forget about him.
he's got a name for himself, and within a kind of his own, within the conservative movement for sure. But Chris, I think, is more neutral, is what my point was. And I think he's more Hollywood likes him, and they don't like the critical drinker. I guarantee you.
Oh, they like Grace Randolph.
Grace, yeah, but she's not a very good film critic, though, is the problem. She doesn't do her job well, right? And
Not if she's getting paid.
well, she is. She's a shill. But I mean, for me, it's a film critic is someone who actually does the job, right? Is kind of my point for me. And honestly, as far as what I consider the best YouTube critic who actually does the job really well is the guy from YMS. Your movie sucks. Adam. I don't know what his full name is. He's this little gay guy, but he's really entertaining and funny, and he's a really good actual movie critic. He's well knowledgeable about everything he should be. And he's an actual solid critic. Stuckman is as well. There's plenty of people like Critical Drinker, who I think is astute. Grace Randolph is just doesn't know her job. The Collider guys, they don't know their job. I will review movies, but it's just my opinion, right? I'm not a professional critic. I haven't done the study necessary. You know what I mean? And most of YouTube is that, right?
Yes, it is.
So and that's a problem. I think the only other name that comes to my mind with movie critics would be Stanley Kaufman, but he's just a writer though, right? What was that? I think he was he I can't remember the book he always wrote for. It's like a monthly, a magazine that would come out, but whatever. But he's a writer though. He's not someone most people would know about.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't think of any others.
There's the people who I keep forgetting. They made their names on the Star Wars movies.
The Collider guys.
Is that what it is? Yeah.
Yeah, the Collider guys. But once again, they're like us. They're just giving their opinion. Now, occasionally they'd bring in an expert who actually had movie making knowledge and things like that, and that was cool. But in general, they're just giving their opinion, and that's fine. If you find a so-called critic on YouTube who has same thinking and taste as you do, that's fine for you. But there's a difference between editorial and actual critiquing of film. It's quite different.
Yeah, looking at the cinematography and all
Yeah,
that stuff.
all the everything.
Yeah.
And that's I don't know Adam's last name, but his channel is YMS. Your movie sucks, and he's funny, entertaining, but he's a legit critic, legit.
He
And
studied film.
what do you say?
He studied film.
He did. No, clearly he most certainly did. Yeah, 100%. Yeah. Chris Stuckman as well. He's also a filmmaker. Small little, indie projects. But I think that's why Chris gets so much attention. But most of the other guys I watch, are just because my tastes are similar. Therefore, if they liked it, I'm probably going to like it, which is fine. But
Yeah,
there is a
wrong with that.
difference. Yeah, like Red Letter Media. I love those guys. They're hilarious, and
Those guys are hilarious. Yeah.
they are, and my tastes are
Those guys
similar.
study film.
Did they?
Those guys actually study film, though.
Did they? I did not
Yeah.
know that. I did not know that.
They
But
did
they
their
don't.
own short film.
Especially,
Yeah, they did their own.
They did. Yeah, I know that's
especially
true.
Jay Bauman.
Well, Jay is the most informed, isn't he? Yeah, he is. That's clear. But they don't present themselves as film critics. They present themselves as editorial, and they have a fun with it. And my tastes are similar. I probably lean in more closely with Jay than the other guys. But yeah, they're so much fun though. Those guys are great. Um, the critical drinker can be a lot of fun. He can be, and he is astute. I mean, fair enough. Who?
There's
What are
also
other
Chris
you?
Gore.
Who?
Chris Gore.
Oh, Chris Gore. Yeah.
Yeah, I
And
like Chris Gore.
now he's the guy that was associated with Star Trek stuff, right? Like a writer. Chris Gore, right? He was one of the writers for Star Trek stuff, I think. Next Generation, maybe, or Enterprise, something. I think he has some experience there. But yeah, who were some other YouTube film critics you guys like?
Paul Chato, I think his name is, the older guy. He used to be a writer.
Okay.
Doug Walker? Yeah. Nostalgia critic?
Nostalgia critic? Oh yeah, no, he's fun. Yeah, he's fun. Yeah.
He kind of got cancelled a bit.
Did he?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, he had some really bad takes, and yeah.
Oh, he did. Yeah. There's another guy. I can't think of his name or even the
Really like
channel's name.
Birth of a Nation.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. It's not that bad a flick as far as the film goes, though. For its time.
I'm just playing, but
They
you know what I'm getting
No,
at.
I do.
You know what I'm
Okay.
getting at.
They should remake it.
You know
though,
the
is
joke.
my opinion. Yeah.
Chris Gore was notable for the TV program Attack of the Show.
Attack of the Show. He was, but wasn't he
okay.
also involved with Star Trek?
G4.
No, I'm not seeing anything. Although I knew he was from Michigan, but he went to Royal Oak. He went to Kimball High School in Royal Oak, which I think my cousins went to.
Oh, interesting. Yeah. There's another guy who I don't know his name or even the channel name. But it just pops up in my YouTube time line, and I watch it from time to time. And what he does is very different. He'll look at movies that are supposed to be historical movies, and he'll look at their historical accuracy. And in a very pedantic way, which I appreciate.
Yeah. Perfect.
Yeah. But I enjoy that guy. Although he's not always correct. A lot of these YouTubers that come up and do historical stuff, they don't go deep enough, dude. They need to have a consultant. I could do it for a limited fee.
Yeah, that's right. That could be fun. Have you ever volunteered?
No, but a lot of them need help. Yeah. Because their historical accuracy is surface level correct, but it's not fully correct. And it's a lot of times one thing will run into another, causing you difficulty, right? Metatron is one of the better ones at that, but he is an actual anthropologist, so it kind of makes sense, I guess. But he's also Italian, which that brings its own problems. Yeah. But Metatron is pretty historically accurate, though. He is pretty accurate.
Yeah, at least he tries to.
He does. No, and he is an actual anthropologist, legitimately so.
Yes.
Yeah. And he loves his job. He loves, and that's a big plus, right? He loves what he does. And I think that's important. It means a huge amount. Yeah, it does. Yeah. Loving what you're doing.
Enthusiasm's catching.
It is. It is. But films, It's kind of sad because we've kind of lost films because of the nonsense that's been going
Mhm.
on and modernity, I guess, as well with streaming services and stuff. But the whole culture of film for some of the younger viewers, it's changed so radically. When many of us were kids, and of course our parents and even our grandparents, to a point. Film was something you would chat about with your friends. That would be talked about at the water cooler. It was an event that you would be excited about coming up. It's something you would go to the theater and enjoy. Sometimes you just go to cinema to watch anything, right? Just to be part of the
Mhm.
cinema
Yep.
culture. And it was
I
wonderful,
even watched
fun
Ghost of
thing.
Mars in the cinema.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
me too. Yeah.
It was
And
fun. A fun and stupid movie. Yeah.
fun and stupid, yeah. But I mean, the thing with the culture of the cinema culture, we've lost it. We've lost
Mhm.
it, and it's a shame because if you think about, if we look at things in life, we have our job, we have our responsibilities to family, community, etc. But when we just go out to have fun, to just do fun things to enjoy and be entertained about,
Right.
what is
Yeah.
it that we have these days, right?
Um,
Well,
right.
they
Rain
I
is
Because
good.
mean,
Rain is good.
because I understand back in the day that even if you had bad movies, even the bad movies can be entertaining. You
Yeah,
can just enjoy
th- that's
watching them.
right. The culture of it was fun, right?
Yeah.
But we've lost this, dude. I mean, because what did we do? You go out, to a nightclub. Sure, if you love dancing or you're trying to find a significant other, but it can be a very toxic environment.
Mhm.
Do you go out and hang out at the bar and throw some darts? Meh, okay. Um, but I mean, we don't have many community activities going on anymore where you could go down and learn
Mhm.
square dancing or something like that. There's not a lot of that anymore. It's been shut down for some reason.
Like,
We just don't have a lot of things, and cinema was something that you could go have fun with your friends with. The movie wasn't important.
and a room full of people enjoying something together.
That's right.
Kind of like Halloween used to be. It was kind of interesting having such a highly community-based holiday kind of
Hmm.
kicking off the season because it was like everybody in the neighborhood decorating and the kids going
That's
out in
right.
costumes and candy and everybody sharing in that.
That's right.
Now
Yeah,
it's one more thing for people to do at stores alone and never talk to each other.
that's right. But we used to be quite a normal thing for people to hang out on the porch and chat, or stand on the stoop, or go to the park, and everyone would enjoy the park. But TV killed that, of course. But
Mhm.
we've just lost piece by piece all of these things, and people are far less friendly and social than today than they used to be. And it's a shame. And to be fair, a lot of
Thanks, cell
it's
phones.
cell phones have done it, but also criminality being allowed to run rampant is another
That'll do
issue.
it.
Yeah,
High trust societies are important if you want to be friendly with your neighbors. In
that's
order
right.
to have that,
Yeah, but I
you
mean,
have to be sure that the people are robbing and hurting you go to jail.
yeah, no, that's kind of, if you're a taxpayer, the minimum thing you expect is safe streets. That's like a minimum,
Mhm.
right? And maybe a road that doesn't break down every 2 months.
That was
Um,
good. That was
but another thing I feel, you guys tell me if I'm wrong, but I feel has been lost is what you mentioned a little bit earlier: people decorating the house both inside and
good.
out.
Yeah. Mhm.
And just kind of culturally in a just a family setting, enjoying the holiday. How many people do you know that change the decoration of their house, seasonally, right?
Uh,
Or
My
how many
wife.
people?
Some houses are
I do.
like they put up their Christmas decorations and that stays up forever.
Yeah, and but the thing is, and I know some people still do this, but when we were young, with the war generation and even the boomer generation,
Mhm.
every season the entire decoration of the house would shift. And then of course something like Halloween or Christmas or Easter, it would be zoned in specifically during that period, but you would have
Right.
the house's decoration and layout would shift seasonally, right? Now, not necessarily on the outside of the house. That was very specific to Halloween or Christmas. But on the inside of the
Right.
house, it would definitely do that. And I noticed just watching shows and stuff, nobody does any of that anymore. It's like gone. And it's like, why?
Oh,
Not in my house.
That's like the
oh,
best. Yeah,
good.
It's
But we're
here.
old, dude. I'm talking about young people.
some
I
people should
mean,
absolutely
maybe
do that.
because they're having to work 14 hours a day and nobody really has time to even cook a meal when they get home, let alone redecorate.
Why would you be working 14 hours a day unless you're an idiot like me?
Because, like, people are making
I think it's wildly
$13 an
expensive.
hour and rents $5,000 a month.
What?
And because the
Yeah.
woman has to work as well now,
Mhm.
not to
Oh
be at
well, they
home, but be
hey,
successful and
yeah,
strong
but
and independent
whose fault is that?
feminists.
Women's fault. Yeah, women did that in the 60s, demanding this or that
Oprah.
for something they were already getting anyway. And then the business is like, oh, wait, you want to have equal pay. How about this? We'll just bring the men's pay down to you. How about that? And then you both have to work. And that's what you got. Right? That's
Well,
all.
I mean, it could have
think
something to do with a lot of like really large corporations just buying homes and apartments everywhere and jacking up the rent 70%.
Oh,
That helps.
you mean corporate greed and
Foreign
corruption?
investment.
No, that's certainly not a thing.
I
Yeah,
don't know. I've heard of some rumors about it.
yeah, yeah.
Might be
Um,
true.
Foreign investment. Is what-
yeah.
Oh, that. Oh my gosh. How many homes are being bought up by people who've never set foot inside this country?
Yeah,
What
yeah. It's the same
doing?
here.
I mean, my mom could be noisy in many ways, but I have to
Oh, sure.
say that every season, our house was always clean, right? It was never
Mhm.
messy or filthy. She always kept a clean house, and every
Oh, wow.
season, the decoration interiorly and to a point exteriorly shifted, and you always had that ambiance. Because if you look in general, it isn't perfect with the American system, but in general, what you have is at the beginning of season, each season is 3 months, right? And at the beginning of season, the first month of the season usually is a dead month where there's nothing going on in it, right? And but that's where the seasonal decoration changes. And then you'll have 2 months with holidays in them. And then you'll have a new season and a dead month, right? That's just representing the season. And
Mhm.
they used to be kind of universal that it was almost the competition between the mothers to who could out decorate themselves, right? Um,
Oh,
and
sure.
I love growing up as a kid with that though. That was really cool, actually. It
Aw,
felt good, right?
neat. It has a life itself had kind
Hmm.
of an air and a mystique and a value and a point and to it.
It does.
Not just
It creates community, is what it does. Family and
yeah,
community. Yeah, yeah. Shocking that.
shocking. Yep.
Yeah.
I
And
guess moms are something.
now that the kids are out, my wife and I don't do any of that really because it's just us.
Mm,
But when the
right.
kids were in the house, we most certainly did that. The kids had a full cultural, submersion, and of course for us it was a mix of East and West, right?
That's
But
cool.
Yeah, it was. So the house changed more often than it would have in one or the other. But Definitely Christmas, Halloween, Easter, the Japanese various holidays like Boys' Days and Girls' Day, and New Year's and all that kind of stuff. To be fair, the Oriental New Year's is way better than ours. Ours is just go to a party on New Year's Eve
Winding
and
down from Christmas.
yeah. So we don't do much, but it's their number one holiday here is New Year's,
Nice.
and it is quite beautiful. It has its own motifs and all that kind of stuff.
Mhm.
Um, and their Obon, and of course in our Samhain or our Halloween, they're the same identical holiday, but they just do theirs in August and we do ours in October. But it's identical
Oh,
in every way. Yeah.
in the
As
summer, huh?
Yeah, they do it in August, and it is the traditional Samhain, not what Halloween has become.
Is that trippy though? Because the days are so much longer in the summer. Or do people just stay up later for all the campfires and stuff like
Oh
that.
yeah, it's a 3-day event, and it's a all night event. And
Ah,
they tell
okay.
ghost stories. The kids will all gather in front of the
Mhm.
shrines, and they tell ghost stories to the kids, and they have all their, they still have a bonodori, or we used to have at nighttime, the men, if you go back far enough, the men would dress in scary outfits with little gourd cut out lanterns around on a belt around their waist, and they would
Mhm.
dance all night to scare the spirits away, because on that night it was the veil between the dead and living was the thinnest, they thought. um
Oh, gourds! Is that where the pumpkins come from?
yep, that's where it comes from, because they
That's
came to
funny.
America and they didn't have the gourds, that the only thing they could find to use were the pumpkins, so that's
That's a
how.
much bigger gourd,
Yeah.
probably, though. Pumpkins are huge. You can make boats out of them.
Right, and that's where it went from being around the waist to being in the windowsill or on the porch. It was them
Mhm.
coming to America.
Jack-o'-lanterns used to be potatoes
Sometimes on
too,
your
though,
head,
didn't they?
Yeah, yeah,
over
they
your
used to
head.
use gourds, anything like that. But anyway, the culture is, of course, today it's different, but it's where it's coming from. And of course, it is really interesting, because if you go to the Scandinavian cultures, even today, they still have a lot of that ancient touch and taste to their culture, right? And of course, the Japanese do
Mhm.
as well. Modernity hasn't shifted everything away. And of course, it also shows that direct connection between the Aryans, which today we call Scandinavians, Germans, things like that, and the Orientals, which the only real cultural remnants of it left are the Japanese. Because remember, those were a place where two worlds met, right? You had
Isn't it neat?
the white, blonde, blue-eyed people in the Altai Mountains chasing those damn reindeer, and you had the Orientals, and they mixed and
Back
they
here, right here.
interacted. Yeah.
Hmm.
So, you
What
know,
did you think about those reindeer?
Where worlds collide.
it is a place where world collide, a very important one,
Mhm.
because a lot of culture was exchanged, and food recipes and religious ideas, and crafting techniques and all kind of things, right?
Mhm. It's neat.
Yeah, because the Celts, what we call the Celts, the Gallics, they were sedentary in the west of Europe, and had been there forever, and they didn't really move around. But the Aryans, they were constant movement, nomadic people for a very long time, constantly moving east west, for
Funny how some
literally
people
thousands of
did.
years. Yeah, well, thousands of years they did that. And eventually they found the soft underbelly of what we call the Middle East to be too encouraging, not to go and take over and say, "Hey, I'm king now. What are you gonna do about it?"
Mom said England, there are two kinds of people. There are those who have lived in their tiny villages for centuries,
Hmm.
and there are those who go over and find out the rest of the entire world.
Yep, yep.
Like,
But no,
they're kind of extremes.
the Aryans were the busy bees of history, and
Look,
they are responsible for why everything communicates historically
hmm,
between the East and the West. They're 100% responsible, and it was just because they were chasing those reindeer. That was their culture. But
it was the reindeer.
it was, yeah. But
Wow.
those Aryans are very, very important to history, even though they
Do you
didn't know
think
it at
that's
the
why
time.
Santa's? Do you think that's why Santa's sleigh has reindeer?
100%,
Because they go all over the world.
100%. Yeah,
What
no.
else what else
Uh,
could it be?
Now, to be fair, the reindeer are definitely coming from the sleigh, the Aryan sleigh, for sure. But the reason why there are eight of them, because there are eight, right? And
Right.
that specific,
9.
Mhm.
no, he's a
Oh
modern,
yeah. Okay.
Rudolph's a modern creation, a great one, but a
No, he's
modern
Mhm.
not.
one. Yes, he is. Um, but the reason there's
Well,
eight is because all of the Yule traditions, which we now in America particularly celebrate as Christmas in general, is coming out, of course, the Scandinavians, but it's coming. Santa Claus is Odin, is who it is, right? And they did several things, like they had the Christmas tree that they would put gifts to Odin to help. Please let us not die this winter, type of thing. But as they started believing less and less in the gods, and the gifts were getting bigger and bigger, they ended up under the tree instead of on the tree, and on the tree they replaced it with ornaments, and then we replaced them with lights, and those presents became for the children, yada yada. But also the kids, they would leave little snacks for Odin's horse. Anyone here know Odin's horse name?
Oh,
Rudolph.
No,
Trigger.
I did. I
No.
can't remember. It's
Ed.
like something near.
Sleipnir.
Ed.
Sleipnir.
it
Right.
was,
Sleipnir, that's it.
Now,
I knew it was
Sleipnir
something
was
near.
an interesting horse. Of course, he was conceived by Loki, which is a weird story in its own. But he was an interesting horse because you see, Sleipnir, he could jump over any mountain. He couldn't fly, but you can see where the flight came from. And he's a horse, but he
oh,
could jump over any mountain, and he had 8 legs.
that made
Did
him
the
jump
other
better.
horses make fun of him and wouldn't let him play in horse games?
They might have.
Probably. Yeah.
Okay.
But this is where,
Yeah.
you know, the reindeer is coming culturally. The sleigh for sure. The 8 is representing the legs of Sleipnir. Yada yada yada. Time goes on, but everything is connected, right? But Christmas is great because
Put in your
it
boot.
really encapsulates and captures a lot of ancient history in it, just like Easter does.
Got to put a carrot in your boot.
Yeah, well,
A
that's right,
carrot in
because
your
the
boot.
kids
Sleipnir.
would give carrots and little things in their shoe for Sleipnir to eat. And if Odin was happy with their gift for his horse, he would leave a little gold coin. There, this is where the stocking comes from.
Oh, and there is what was the story about? Like, I think in some cultures, like they would leave their shoes out, and then like sometimes they'd have like a brush in it. Sometimes it's coal and sometimes it's brush, but it's kind of like the better luck next time prize.
Yeah, it's all coming out of that. But a lot of the other stuff you get with St. Nicholas, legitimately St. Nicholas, and he was seemingly a good Turkish man. But most all of that stuff is the Catholic Church just trying to, you know, steal stuff, because their approach was different. The Muslims come along, you know, the Islamists, sorry, would come along and say, join us or die. Pretty simple. But the Catholics try to make it think it's your idea. And they constantly try to steal all the holidays and mix it with their own. So Christmas today, you have all the Yule stuff from the Scandinavians, particularly in America. And then, of course, you know, unfortunately, these days you have the Christian aspect that were glued on, right? Now, I don't know why they felt it was necessary to force Baby Jeebus's, you know, birthday in Christmas when he most certainly would have been born in May, maybe June. And why not? I mean, May, you know, as far as our modern culture, doesn't have a lot of holidays going in it. June doesn't have anything at all. Why didn't we make Jesus' birthday there? Well, because they wanted to calm down the pagans.
Well, I've heard and
Ithra.
someone said before that they gave him his birthday in December because it was 9 months away from Easter.
That's right. There was an old early church tradition that said saints would always die on the day that they were born.
Mm-hmm.
No,
Yeah,
well,
but
no. What
that
it
would
is,
be
9 months
April.
before they were born. Right.
what it is, it's 9 months from the date of the Annunciation.
Oh,
And
okay.
however they calculated it, I have no idea. But
Yeah,
they're
but
because of the two calendars, both
Oh, that's
the
yeah.
Orthodox and the Catholic Church, they have two separate dates. The one for the Orthodox is in January, and the Catholic one ended up being in December.
yeah, but it's a lot of
So
cope, dude. That's a lot of cope. A lot of
I'm just
copium.
telling you. I'm just telling you how it was figured out.
Yeah, that's fine.
I thought it was calculated. I originally thought it was like something, but no. There's a date of the Annunciation. However they figured that out, I have no
Yeah.
idea.
No, it's just them trying to
Sorry.
keep control of, and influence the pagans, because even Yule doesn't even take place at that time. Yule's a January event, right? During the depth of winter. That's where the 12 days of Christmas come from, is Yule, right?
And I think in Spain, the Christmas or the gift giving holiday sometime in January too. It's yeah, but it varies a lot from culture to
Yeah,
culture.
I'm sure you'll let us know about it.
I will.
Yeah.
But the reason why they
Yeah.
chose the 25th is actually much deeper history than that, because the 25th is the third day after the resurrection of Venus on the horizon. And this is an ancient celebration that humans and even pre-humans celebrated. Matter of fact, the oldest evidence we find of the Christmas tree and the 25th being an important day is coming from Neanderthals. They celebrated that. That's why, and that pagan ritual has been around for all over the world for a very long time. That's why they try to lock it down in there. And I'm not quite sure how they pulled Yule into it, whether it was the Catholics that did that or that just naturally migrated itself over. I'm not sure.
Probably.
But whatever, it
Well,
doesn't really matter.
it probably came down from the Germanic Christians, who simply
Maybe.
just incorporated it into their
Yeah. Why
winter
not?
celebrations.
Yeah, why not? Because at that time it wasn't as hard to survive the winter. Therefore, the 12 days of Yule. And it doesn't really matter. But it is neat. Christmas is neat because it's got all the little ancient pagan and modern Christian flavor all thrown together. So why not? You got the star on top of the tree, which is representing Venus itself. You have, and of course, the manger, which is unfortunate. I don't see a lot of mangers anymore around places because I always enjoyed the manger. I thought that
They're
was a
cool.
great little Christmas thing.
Agent in my house.
You do have, yeah.
Yeah,
They're
we
nice.
got one at my house, and we still have a
I need one
live
fire.
one.
Oh, nice.
Aw,
That's nice.
nice.
That's nice. But I always like the little addition. I guess for some people it just feels out of place, but I don't know. I've always liked it. And the
Yeah.
tradition of the little train under the tree and all the little village
That
around
was
the
sweet.
train, that was great too.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Oh, that was nice.
yeah,
We still do that too.
yeah. It's great, man. I love that.
Mhm. Christmas soldiers.
The caboose has two little elves that pump up and down.
Yeah, 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 yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
nice.
Yeah, it's neat. It's neat.
You
Yeah,
got the good kind.
yeah. That and it was always fun for the kids to help set that up and stringing the
Mhm.
popcorn, which is a very American thing, I guess, but that was always fun. And
Yeah.
We could go more in depth about Christmas in 2 months.
Oh, we can. That's
Hmm.
true.
No, we're
Yeah.
going to be talking about 2 and 2.
What, 2 months? Yeah, 2 months. That's Christmas. Yeah. We will get into it,
Mm-hmm.
but it is fun though. Christmas is a lot of fun.
It
Oh,
is.
yeah.
Yeah. I used to love the caroling and the hay rides. Those are always great.
Mhm.
Do they still do hay rides?
Some
Yes.
places I think do, yeah.
Yeah, those are great.
It's
The
probably
hay
going to be
rides.
where you're at. I mean, I
Oh,
don't think you're going to
sure.
see one in downtown St. Louis, but yeah.
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 That's
Texas, yeah.
unfortunate.
California, no.
Yeah, but they have farmers all around them. Everywhere you go, there are farmers.
They probably
Let's
got
say
hay.
LA.
Well, I would rather see
Yay.
a train of hay wagons with hayride enjoyers going down the street than Paco and his lowrider. Just saying.
Mhm.
Yes.
It depends what Paco's
Actually,
playing on
they do that.
the Kenwood.
They
But
they
yeah,
they decorate the lowriders out here. Forgot about that.
yeah, they do.
Really?
They do.
Oh,
Yeah. Actually, lowriders are a lot of fun.
cute.
And of course, it depends on There's nothing wrong with Mexican culture at all. The only I never cared for the aesthetic of All Souls Day or Day of the Dead, but I'm not a big fan of the the color of it. That's just a personal thing, though. Same with
And you're also
India.
not Mexican.
I'm not.
Yeah.
But although that movie Coco was that Pixar?
Beautiful.
Yeah, I heard
Mhm.
That was Disney. Yeah.
Yeah, it had
That
all
was
the
a
colors
classic
I hate
Pixar
in it,
movie.
but that was a wonderful movie, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We enjoyed that a lot. That was a good
What?
movie.
Hold on. You liked a Disney movie?
I know. Well, I like the older ones, but
I
Coco.
won't tell anyone. No one will find out. It's okay.
That's fine. Thank you. But no, that was a great family movie. My whole family sat down and watched it. We actually had a couple other kids that come and watch it, which is interesting because they didn't understand a damn word of it. But it is
It's
Coco
English and
is
even less.
yeah, it's not even yeah. But but my family, my kids are perfect English speakers, so
Sure.
Cool.
yeah. Well, it worked out pretty well. I taught of course, my kids speak English and Japanese fluently. I taught my son German, because I knew because the boy wanted to be an engineer from like the age of I
Oh,
don't know 7 or 8,
hard
and
learning German.
he's one of those kids. Some kids know what they want to do, right? Most don't, but he knew,
Right.
and therefore I taught him German earlier. Therefore, when we went to university and had to take German classes, it was easy for him, right? And of course, he
Right.
speaks German better than probably most any other Japanese around him, right? Inside
Cool.
a engineering field. But I taught him German, and I did teach quite a bit of Greek to my daughter because she also said she wanted to go into pharmaceutical chemistry or make medicine, is what she said.
Oh,
And of course, so I definitely, and I teach Greek anyway in my classes, so that's easy for me. But
lovely.
I taught her quite a bit of that. It didn't take as well as the boy though, which is
Does she get
weird.
vitamin work?
No, well, she doesn't really need it in her work actually. So it was kind of a waste of time, but it just didn't take. She wasn't as interested, I guess. I'm sure she knows some Greek, but it didn't. My son, really paid attention and was very eager to learn.
She was like, I think I'm good. Well, you might want to pay attention. Nah, I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure I'm good.
that's pretty much it. Yeah, yeah.
I got a dad. Thanks.
And of course, my wife speaks English very well, Japanese
Mhm.
fluently, of course. She also speaks Chinese fluently. And I actually taught her Spanish. She was kind of beginning it on her own, but I helped her a lot with Spanish stuff. It's ironically, it's kind of how we met and got together because
Over
I
Spanish.
mean, well, so I was actually, it's a long story, but in the end, we were chatting and she was mentioning that she was learning Spanish. And I was like, oh, I got a Spanish because I was, kind of had finished my study of Spanish at that time. And I had a Spanish English dictionary, right? Electronic one. But it had multiple modes in it. It would translate into various languages, and one of the languages it would transfer Spanish from or to was Japanese. And yeah, it was very handy, and I was like, oh, and I gave it to her. And whilst I was giving it to her, I kind of accidentally touched her arm, and her eyes lit up, and being the absolute voracious predator that I am, I recognized it.
You knew
Drug
she
her
was
home
the
by her
one.
hair.
I did. Yeah.
Clubbed her in the head. Come on.
Okay.
Hit her in the head with the translator. Boink.
Yeah. But it is interesting. My family, there's a lot of language study in it amongst my family. Who knew?
A lot of linguists. No, that's all
We do a
right.
little bit of pig Latin in my family. That's about it.
I used to actually care about that when I was very little, I
Pig
actually I practiced the hell out of pig Latin. I used to be really good at it.
Just to confound people?
But it was a thing in the 70s though. That's a 70s kids thing. Pig Latin. 100%. Yeah. Where did we get that from, dude? Where did that come from?
I don't know.
Who made us do that? Was it Captain Kangaroo? It might have been Captain Kangaroo. But whatever, yeah, pig
early
Latin.
grooming, huh?
Yeah, I was waiting for Jeff to whip out the pig Latin and answer it.
I no nay ought nay.
Yeah. Pig Latin, for those of you who don't know, just take the first letter word and put it on the end of the word. You're good. There's Pig Latin.
It's like happy would be appy hay. I'm
Happy
trying to
hay.
remember how you do it with words that begin and end in vowels, like idea. Ugh.
Me on the M screen.
D-I-E-A.
D-I-E-A?
Yeah.
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 D-I-E-A.
But it was just a stupid little thing kids did. I have no idea why we did it, but it was a thing. Yeah, it was a thing.
Because there was no internet yet. Now you can look it up.
Yeah. But
wait, that you just showed it.
If you want to know, just look it up.
Mm-hmm.
Pig Latin.
There's probably a translator.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't even know why we call it Pig Latin. I don't even know any.
Pigs talk.
It's not real Latin.
Well, it was. Is that somehow related to the
is
Animal
pig,
Farm?
Pig Latin?
I don't know.
But dude, you remember that animated movie that came out, Animal Farm?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sure.
Yeah. I've been kind of quiet because I'm enjoying what Melissa is doing. Melissa?
Yes?
Do you know what the theme of tonight is?
John Carpenter.
John Carpenter. Would you like
Uh-huh.
to explain
Oh,
to
she's
me
doing the same thing as me.
how John Carpenter is related to Elvis Presley's comeback?
She's doing the same thing I am, Elvis, because he directed Elvis.
Yeah, he knows. Back in 1975, John Carpenter did a straight Elvis biopic with Kurt Russell.
Yep. That was Kurt Russell's first adult role.
Was it?
Like non-Disney thing. Yeah.
That's interesting. Okay, so that's acceptable. But Amy has Fievel goes west. So
yeah, I'll hand the mic over to her.
Yeah. Well, because they're carpenters. See? He's got a hammer and he's got a little tack, and they're gonna go build something.
Fair.
They're on the top of the world, looking down on creation.
Fair. You could have done Starman. That's very soft. It's not scary. It's
Oh, I don't know that movie. I could.
Yeah, I was little
Which one is
when
named
I saw
John?
that movie.
They're
She
all
was
sort of
very
fat.
little, so it was like she doesn't remember it.
Oh wait, there are Starman and Earthbound. That makes
that
sense.
was and not at all kind of way, but I saw ours.
Maybe I can draw one of them on the hammer or something.
I can do.
I'm just going to chalk it up to Florida Woman and be done with it.
What color should the mouse be wearing?
The mouse should be wearing
blue,
blood red. How about that? Yeah.
Then they match.
Then they okay.
They should
it's
match.
their work uniform.
Okay, it's their work uniform. Maybe I'll give him a different color undershirt. We'll see.
There you go.
Or maybe it's the
Is that a
beginning of it.
nail or is the mouse a plumber?
That would be cute. I think he's holding like a little nail, but I was gonna think if you paint it red, it's a little suction cup, isn't it? But if it's all gray, then I guess he's gonna be a little tack or something like that.
Do you know what type of nail that is?
The kind that go in wood.
Chester's gonna have a stroke.
Do you smell burnt toast, Chester?
Yes, I do.
You should probably go get it. I don't know if there's a good
Who's doing the most horrific of all horror movies down there? Is that Rabbit?
I don't know.
Well, it's definitely his wheelhouse.
Is that him? Who's doing the painting of
that's Rabbit.
Escape from LA?
That's Rabbit.
Yeah, Escape from LA, the most horrific horror movie ever made.
Oh, it's cute in the blue. It's got little. I should give him little pink toes.
Those are the best color toes.
Although that might make him more of a possum than a mouse. Yeah, they're all fur color. Just need pink ears.
Still processing the response to wood.
He's so cute.
What's that?
They're cute.
Oh, that is cute.
Yes, cute.
I guess I could do it over it. Lower it down. That works. That works. Oh, they're so cute.
There you go.
Maybe I should put some stripes though.
I'm gonna try it on a separate layer.
Good idea.
How long do we have left?
About 15 minutes.
Oh,
Okay.
Nice whistle.
I'm still, Eric. I'm still, trying to make a decision if I should answer my own question.
About the nail?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm curious.
Tungsten.
I mean, besides going into wood, what was it? No, what is it called? And what's
that
it used
type
for?
of nail is called a box nail. And it's
okay.
used to be flush with the wood when you're putting two pieces of wood together, but there's nails in each, but you don't want the nails to bulge out your measurement. It's a box nail. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's flat.
There you go.
So, yeah.
Nice.
I'm glad I could help.
Yep. Now we know what they're making.
Yeah.
Box.
Fair
A
enough.
coffin, because it's horrific.
They're horrific.
There you go.
Yeah, there are many kinds of
They're
nails.
from the deleted scene of The Fog.
Just so you know. Many.
Many kind?
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite kind?
Yeah.
I would say my favorite nail is probably a finish nail.
Finish nail. Okay. What makes them cool?
Because they're used for finishing the interior. They're meant to disappear so you can't see them at a distance.
They're stealth nails.
Yeah.
And if you're using those, you're probably done with your job, which is also great.
Yeah, you're done.
That's true.
That's a good feeling.
Mm-hmm.
Mission accomplished.
Although the big old framing nails are pretty cool, though. Completely fair. But you have many kinds. The most common finish nail is probably a brad nail, but you have pin nails as well. Drywall nails also can look quite a bit like your box nail that you did there. We have collared nails, which are usually just used for, they call them flooring nails, but they are collared. Framing nails, of course, the most famous.
You don't want to. You don't want to hurt your foot on a nail. Hopefully, if they go on the floor,
they're meant to grip better. It's kind of like predecessor to screw, really. Of course, the 16 penny framing nail. Any boy who's been assisting with building knows this. You have that. A lot of things holding one thing to another will be collared, or meaning have bands on them, like a screw would have. Of course, the box nail.
Call him African American now, Chester.
Oh, fair. Yeah, fair. Masonaries are very interesting shape because they need to deal with going into concrete or stone, so their shape is different.
Oh, interesting. I remember in the opening of Christmas Carol when he's talking about he was dead Marley better than a doornail, and having this long conversation about what made the doornail the deadest of all masonry and that kind of thing. It was kind of like it was an interesting bit. I wonder better than a doornail. Why a doornail? He didn't know, but that was the saying. It wasn't his place to question it.
Well, what it means is the doornail is bent over, meaning mishammered, and therefore it has to be pulled out and thrown away.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, is that what the phrase doornail means?
No, dead as a
I thought
doornail.
dead as a doornail just
It's
means that doornails aren't alive.
it's specifically from Charles Dickens' A Christmas Carol. Is where it's from. Okay. Glad I could help.
Yep.
What she said.
Mr. Dickens didn't seem to know why it was that way either.
But doornails, particularly, just what is a doornail? Beyond the expression, doornails are usually very big, thick nails that were put in the doors, and the reason they were done this way was, because if you had smaller nails, a criminal of some type might be able to easily pull out a smaller nail, but those big, heavy set, twisted nails, which they use for doors, where you need special tools, you ain't pulling that out.
That makes sense. Yeah. And probably anything attached to a doorway is going to be getting a lot more movement than like something hanging up, like oh no, they wouldn't have had photos. Yeah. A painting on a wall.
Well, doornails
were
the doornails were also flat, like they were a type of box nail, just a giant box nail. They were very
really?
flat because a lot of times people would put decoration over them on the door, like a Tudor door or something like that can be quite beautiful. But the door itself needs to be secured, and then on top of that, they could do decoration because the door nail is very flat to the wood, not creating any kind of bulging or
so it's a kind of finishing nail.
In a way, yeah, in a way. Yep. But I don't want to get into Tudor door making. That would take an hour or two.
Well, it would be kind of interesting, though.
It would be. It is amazing. It is amazing
start a
how
whole YouTube channel devoted to Tudor door making.
Dude, I think it would challenge Sheldon's flags show.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Now that I
Sheldon
would
is
watch
a
that
flag.
show. I'd watch a show about flags. Why not?
There's plenty of shows about flags.
Flags.
Oh, flags. I thought you okay.
Wow.
I thought you meant the bundled sticks.
Oh, the bundles. No, I didn't mean that one.
No.
That's funny. Alrighty. This is a weird list we had to deal with. But nevertheless, the man himself, some amazing stuff he produced for us. And it's definitely fun seeing what the guys are and gals are doing for today, of course. Let's take a look and see Alan's work here. So I asked everybody else, Elrod, and I haven't asked you. We were talking about the entire filmography of John Carpenter earlier. What do you think is your favorite?
Elvis.
That's a lie.
It's true. It's the only one I've ever seen.
No way. He's made way too many
It was
things.
on TNT during Elvis week.
Nice. Well, he really likes Elvis.
No, that and yeah, I love the King. Much like him, I will die on the toilet. And Big Trouble in Little China, definitely. It's like the best movie ever.
It is a good movie. Yeah.
Just say to Alan, he needs to add more blood to the knuckles, more blood to Carl's face as well. He was bleeding up pretty badly. Plus,
Needs a little black
ly
eye.
on the end of Docky. It's Dokily. Oakley Dokily.
Duckly duckle.
Miss it.
Oh, I was trying to play with the live. Oakley Doka live.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
that's
see.
what I thought. I was thinking maybe, yeah, he's trying to combine it with that, yeah. But yeah, I think
almost put a
their
hyphen.
knuckles should be more bloodier. Yeah, a lot more blood. Because they were both bloodied up pretty bad.
Blood.
It looks good though. I like it, Alan. Very nice. Simpson
Yeah, it's cool.
references. But just
Kindly
to,
held there, Simpson neighbor.
oh goodness gracious. Just to kind of go where it was left on the word fag that was put up. And all its very
No one said
uses.
that.
Yeah, they did. But do you guys know where that word comes from? Do you know what it actually means?
A bundle of
Cigarette.
sticks, right?
No, I mean
Cigarette.
the British would use it for that, but that's not where it comes from.
No?
It actually is a very old word we don't use anymore, which I don't know
That's what we
why.
also
Taste
called
sticks?
the candy cigarettes as kids, like they were
The
fags.
little fags, yeah, that's true.
Mhm.
But no, the word actually means to go limp, to
Huh.
dangle.
The
That kind of
hands.
makes
The hand, because of the hand.
Oh.
It's actually originally was attached to the word flag. The flag is fagging.
The
Oh,
limp
okay.
wrist. Oh.
Hello.
I'm just saying that's where it comes from.
Oh, behave.
Hi.
Why the British started using it to mean a literal bundle of sticks, I'm not really sure how that happened. But the word is one of the it is a verb word.
Also means cigarette, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, because
for the
they look
British.
like a little bundle of sticks.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
That's probably the way they started selling them in the beginning. To be fair,
It's from, I remember that from Simpsons, and yeah, that's a mighty faggot. There's a bundle of sticks.
And
Isn't a faggot a bundle of sticks? Like a bundle of sticks?
yeah.
Faggot?
But I mean, you got to
It's spelled
remember
differently, though, isn't it?
if you go to the 19th century, right? You had a lot of people were very impoverished, and of course, you had wealthy as well, and there was a staunch middle class. But the poor people would do anything they could to make money, making matchsticks and all kind of stuff they would do and sell them on the streets to passersby. And one of the things that's would have come out with that is selling little rolls of cigarettes. Instead of you having to roll it yourself, they'd roll it and they'd sell you a little bundle of them. It's probably where it came from.
We got popular in World War One with Woodbine Willie, who would give all the dying men a Woodbine cigarette.
Interesting. That's interesting. But just use it in your general referencing. Anytime you see something that is limp or dangling, just use the word fag. Bring it back. I say.
You people.
What do you mean, you people?
To blame
What do
them
you
all
mean,
for
you
me. That's great. Yeah. I associate you all directly with Chester. How dare thee? Yeah. Alan, excuse me, Doug said, I stepped on a finishing nail. One went through my shoe into my foot. Thank God they're small. Yeah. Yeah, you got to be careful, dude. Nails, I
I
actually,
stepped on a big nail when it impaled my whole foot.
oh,
And that
goodness
was,
gracious. That's bad.
it just felt like like barefooted stepped on a rock or something, just like getting punched in the foot. And I was just like, ow. And I looked down and I could see the nail sticking through the top of my shoe. And I was like,
Oh, that's not good.
oh no.
Are you a wet bandit?
Oh no.
And then you passed out.
No, that's
No,
not good.
I kept I ran to the car and pulled it out.
Ow, ow, ow.
Yeah, that hurts. The worst foot injury I ever had was I left a pencil in my back pocket, and I have a bad habit
Oh,
of stomping my pants off.
oh,
Yeah, my father pulled it out.
Ow.
oh.
Yeah, I was little. I was only like 9, 10, 11, something like that.
Poor baby.
No, it hurt. Yeah, for sure. But I wasn't allowed to make it look like it hurt because my father would have punched me in the head and given me a reason to cry about something. So that was the thing. Was your dad like that, Eric? Give you a reason to cry? He must
Have
be
you looked
having a
at the world
cigarette.
today?
What do you
He
say?
must have been.
What was that, Amy?
Have you looked at the world today? We got all the reasons to cry we need.
That's fair. I'm just saying that generation, though, they were kind of rough like that. But
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. No, I don't know what's going on. In there are a lot of problems going on in America and other places. But this constant assault on Christians for no reason whatsoever. I mean, there's zero
Mhm.
reason to be going after Christians. Zero.
Huge
But
genocide in friggin' what is it? Nigeria?
Nigeria?
Nigeria every
Yeah.
day,
Mhm.
Congo, yeah,
Well, Christians are bombing
Syria.
trains and stuff.
Well, yeah, that's true. They are big trouble. They're always in the news with their horrible
You know,
actions.
like those Buddhist extremists.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but no, what's going on in
Absolutely.
Nigeria is it's been going on a while, and it's really really bad. It's different than the Congo or Syria or other places where they just when they have a chance they kill the random Christian. But Nigeria is trying to just remove all the Christians. They are genociding them legitimately. Yeah, and no one cares. You don't see any governments go over there and saying we must help them, right? Well, it's kind of like Hong Kong. The whole world just betrayed them and let them get swallowed up by the evil CCP. No one cared. No one cares about Burma. No one cares about the absolute tragedy that is Somalia and Somaliland. No one cares about what's going on in South Africa. No one cares about all these horrible places. And most people don't even actually care about Ukraine in reality.
I
But
don't
then
think they
again,
even really know what's going on.
I never did.
eh,
That's a bumper sticker before.
yeah, well, that's just the Slavic civil wars, that is. But it was America started it, though. It is our fault. I mean, to be 100% fair, but it is just a Slavic war, civil war.
Mm-hmm.
And the reality of it is the Russians won that thing long ago. They're just using it to pump up their military-industrial complex. Same thing we do. And, people just grind away every day. But my point is, no one really cares about things. It's kind of the problem. And it kind of goes back to that community based things we were talking about earlier. We used to have a lot of things in place to try to enforce community thought, community
Right.
togetherness. We used to promote it. And nah, we don't do that
You didn't
anymore.
you didn't have to agree on everything, but you knew your neighbor and you cared about things.
True,
Even
but that's also why we make all the cultural stuff very neutral, right? I mean, you think about Christmas, sure, it's definitely in modern times a Christian holiday, but it's a holiday for anybody. Actually, it's very neutral, right? Halloween, all these songs have been made incredibly neutral, so that we can all just get along, right?
no, I can't
But
imagine anybody not like.
yeah, but we'll see how it all works out. I do know that these progressives and Democrats in general. They're just calling for more war, death, and murder. They haven't stopped. I don't know why they're not arrested. I mean, it's illegal to do that, correct? You're not allowed to call for the death of others or call for insurrection. This is
Yeah,
illegal, isn't it?
that's true.
I'm pretty sure.
Oh,
Pretty sure it's illegal.
so you are seeing a lot more action than you have previously.
Well,
It's illegal when it's
Maybe
people you don't like. To it.
that's right. That's right.
it's gone from
It's
no action to
location and people specific. Although I do love Although I don't know if it's Trump directly doing it, but I do love Trump's Mexican memes. Those are funny. Yeah.
Oh, I'm looking at JD Vance one.
What was that?
It says you should have said gracias. I'm looking at a JD Vance one right now. It's wearing the hat and says you should have said gracias.
That's true. Yeah. They do love their JD Vance memes. But that the first one where someone used AI to have Schumer speak the truth, and you just got whatever the idiot's name is, the discount Obama, just sitting there in the sombrero. It's funny. But the follow up where Joaquin Jeffries, that's his name, was complaining about it, and then it pops up with Trump in the back doing La Cucaracha. No, it's not La Cucaracha. What's the name of that one? Da 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 da. What's that one called?
Mexican hat dance.
The Mexican hat dance, yeah. But having Trump just pop up in the back as an entire mariachi band, that was awesome, dude. It made me actually laugh.
It's just bizarre and wonderful enough.
It was funny. I don't know who created that one, but that was funny. Because most of the time memes are just chuckle worthy.
Musical instruments and things. It's entertaining.
Yeah. But that one
Music
actually
is
made me
entertaining.
belly laugh. That was good. It's the timing is so perfect, right? And then that Joaquin Jeffries guy tried to act like he always tried to act like he's a tough guy, but he's just a whiny bitch.
Oh, then someone memed that one too and put like a mustache and sombrero on him.
Yeah. It's
and
funny.
Accent, and it was like, oh, you can't win, dude. Don't fall. You fell for it. Now they're just going to meme everything you ever do.
Oh yeah.
You have to ignore it. It's like,
or embrace it.
You're just yeah, or else you're just going to always be the victim.
Oh, we're done. Wow. Very nice John Carpenter Day. There was so many different things to do with John Carpenter and his large amount of movies. Unfortunately, didn't see a Sam Neill today. I was kind of hoping to get Sam Neill, but that's all right. Let's go over here and take a look what we got. So Amy has done something completely outside of the themed request, as usual. Eric, she needs to be both chastised and corrected. What are you doing, Eric?
I thought she did. Didn't she do? Oh, what did she do? Oh, she drew Carpenters. Yeah. Well,
sudden.
I guess we're just going to take away some points.
You're gonna have to do something. I want punishment.
Minus points.
Minus points for you, Amy. Okay. But of course
because
it is.
She didn't know the name of a nail.
That's right. The damn right.
There is a cat, so it could be the ghost of SARS.
It could be. It could be. That's true. But it is super cute though. What do you think, Jeff?
Well, it kind of looks like John Carpenter.
Not really. Not really.
If the mouse was like 2,000 years old, it would look just like John Carpenter.
It would. I do appreciate the Fievel Goes West hat though. I do like that.
Squint really hard.
I'm trying it right now. Oh yeah, I see it a little bit. Yeah, I see it. Yeah, there it is. But it is super cute. If you guys like what Amy has done, please vote for the straw poll. All righty. Let's move along here, Jeff. Now, Amaran. Amaran has done one of his bikini pinups, which he's really good at. Let's be fair. But still waiting for how it's related to John Carpenter. Are you like oh?
I messed it up. Hang on. Yeah. To turn that.
Right?
There we go.
Oh my God. Yeah. All right. So they live.
Yeah.
Yeah. They live.
Oh, it's like lenticular magic.
It is. It is.
Nice.
Yeah. Nice. What do you think, Jeff?
Get a good look at that pretty face.
I must conform.
You should conform.
I want to go eat McDonald's now. I don't know why.
I do love his
Boo
choice.
buckets are back. That's why.
I love his choice of the look of the alien skin. That was interesting. It was different. Yeah. Of course, an amazingly good movie. I'm kind of surprised we didn't get some kind of TV show trying to spin off on it. Oh wait, they called it V.
Like X-Files probably did a few episodes.
Probably.
V was
But
pretty
anyway,
good though.
Yeah, I was saying I like V.
yeah,
The
V was
original
good.
one, the original one, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the one with Freddy Krueger in.
Oh yeah,
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 yeah.
Robert
Yeah,
Englund.
Really?
Yeah.
And
Really?
Beastmaster.
And Beastmaster. That's right.
Yep, Mark
That's
Singer.
right. Mark Singer was in there.
Yeah, black and
But
white.
anyway, this is great. Thank you very much, Alan. Excuse me, Amaran. It looks really good. Really, really good. Good pinup too.
Chester.
Good pinup. Good pinup.
Even went with the black and white because it always was the black and white when looking through those
That's right.
glasses.
And to be
Yeah, it's like
fair,
generic.
the black and white really works well for the illustration. Actually, it looks really good.
Oh, it does. Yeah.
Yeah, it's really, really good. Yeah. But anyway, if you guys like what
People
Arm Run
always
has
look
done,
better
please
in
vote
black
for
and
the
white.
straw poll. Yeah, a lot of time. Color's hard, dude. It is hard.
Is
Yeah.
It's
But
amazing.
let's move along here. Jeff, we're going over to look at Eric's piece, and Whoopi's trying to tell us something. Although she's nowhere near fat enough, but okay.
Yeah.
No, she's not.
What do you think of?
And I threw a black and white filter over it, but I did do it in color.
Yeah, fair enough. But
Right at the last minute, I was like, oh, they saw everything in black and white.
they did
Oh.
because of the glasses. Yeah. But matter of fact, did we get a color scene in
Well-
the movie at all with them?
At the end, when they were all revealed, the world.
Oh,
when
that's
they,
right,
When he
that's right.
destroyed
Yeah,
the
yeah.
transmitter. Yeah,
That's
they
right.
all were in
They
color
were.
at that
Yeah,
point.
that's true. And of course, this movie is extra famous because it's got Buck Flowers in it.
Hollywood's homeless guy.
That's right. He's so good at it.
Yeah, I even
Oh, but
watched
he's
it. Like
a
they
normal
did
person
another
then.
20 facts about that movie, and the homeless camp was real.
Oh, really?
It was
Yeah.
a real homeless camp.
It was
That's
cheaper
Oh,
than building one.
I bet.
It's
And it looks
Wow.
very
California.
authentic. Yeah. But Jeff, get an opinion of Whoopi Alien here?
So is that like before the
I was wondering
glasses
what
or
that-
after?
It's both.
Oh,
Oh.
well, yeah, it does look a lot like Whoopi.
It does.
You know, I even tried to give her the like Asian looking eyes she has too.
Oh yeah. You know what she needs is the pizza tray hat from Star Trek.
Mm.
Yeah.
That would be good, yeah.
The dining hat.
Oh, I should have done her as guy at the bar with Picard.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, it's really good. If you guys like what she's done, what he's done, vote for
hell,
him in the
Chester?
straw poll.
I think he did
Sorry,
have a stroke.
I was looking up the eyes of the aliens from the movie, and you guys did
Well,
hit
they're
it.
very star-like.
Very silvery, yeah. Yeah, they are weird. I didn't recall their eyes being like that, but they're definitely like that. 100%. 100%. But yeah, nice and creepy. Very good. So let's move on here, Jeff. We're going to Melissa, and she wants to be obtuse, like her sister, but at least she is technically correct, unlike Amy, who is not. Okay.
Totally correct. It's
Yeah,
their
yeah.
carpenters.
Oh, what are you doing? Don't
think
change
I'm-
that there. Okay. Now, Melissa.
Oh, well, hold on. Can
Yes.
Chester or can Jeff give us some Elvis Kazoo?
Oh yeah.
Elvis.
Hang on.
Hang on.
Wanna play that kazoo? I wonder if you.
Rock.
Oh yeah.
Let's rock. Very nice.
Everybody, let's rock.
Yeah.
It's like he's in
I
the
think
room
he's
right
doing
now.
Tom
That's it.
Jones.
Yeah, that's right.
That
That's
adds
right.
such a dimension to
An
it.
actual Beale Street boy. But nevertheless, Melissa, I'm going to make a statement now.
All right.
Because although it is tangentially connected because of what Carpenter actually did with the documentaries, therefore you don't get chastised. But I will
Okay.
say this is the best thing you ever done.
Yeah,
Oh,
it is pretty good.
Well, thank you very much.
No,
thank you very much.
it's actually really good. It's really, really good. Yeah, it's excellent. And of course, this is from his comeback tour and the TV show, of course, that
Nope,
revitalized his.
that's from the Hawaii
Yeah,
special.
it's Hawaii.
Aloha. Yep,
Is it?
that's Aloha from Hawaii.
Yeah, he
Yep.
Oh,
was
that's
the
right. He's
comeback
not
tour.
wearing
He
a
was a
white
little,
suit. He's wearing a white suit.
he was a
You're
little
right.
Comeback
beefier.
is the white suit that
It's
looks like it's from like the 19th century. It's really cool, and then the black leather.
yeah, and of course the
Mhm.
Elvis thing in the background is what was getting me.
You're looking for
But
trouble?
but it is
More
really,
on
really
them.
good. Jeff, you got an opinion on this one?
Yeah, I thought it was really good.
Yeah,
Thank
yeah.
you.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think you're right. I think it's one of her best.
It definitely did. It's really good. Yeah, it's really good. She has improved,
Bye.
which is a
Thank
good
you.
thing. And if you like what Honey has done, please vote for the straw poll. All righty. Let's move over here to Cheater and Chief. You're not allowed to use photographs, Rabbit.
Looks so good.
Hey,
It looks so good, yeah. And I saw it
Dang.
came alive. I know that it's not a photograph. It's actually a painting, but my goodness.
It looks like a painting.
He did the scariest movie ever, Escape from L.A.
Escape from LA. It's certainly not as good as the original, but I've rewatched it.
Well,
It's not as bad as people say, though.
I
It's
was going to
not.
draw
it's
the
a so
people
bad
on
it's
the
good
thing,
kind of
but I
thing,
couldn't
right?
find a good reference. So, oh.
No, it looks great, dude. And we instantly know that is Snake Plissken and it is Kurt Russell. Instantly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it's perfect. Jeff, would you like to comment?
His Snake Plissken. Sound looks great.
It does look great. Looks really good. If you guys like where Rabbit is done, please vote for the straw poll. Very nice. Let's go over here to Alan. We got a lot of love for the They Live, and it looks like Flanders here is on a rampage, and you got what are this they name Carl and what's the other guy's name?
Lenny.
Lenny, Carl and Lenny, the kind of background sidekicks. So I thought earlier I saw some words. What happened, Alan?
Oh, I thought it kind of unbalanced the picture a little bit.
There were never words there.
Oakley, Oakley.
Yeah.
You just
Well,
took off your
Don't play
glasses.
there, Simpson
Maybe
neighbor.
like the standalone kind of like it could be a sticker.
It could be. It could easily
be a
be a
cool
sticker.
sticker.
Yeah. It would be. Yeah, that is neat. It's very, very good. What do you think, Jeff?
Very, very good.
Yeah. Thank you, Jeff. Jeff's insight is very important for the show, everybody. Just know that. Okay. But that's awesome. Let me go over here, and of course, I got to take a look at Elrod, and of course, also Jason. So, Elrod, how you doing?
Just do eyes, Chester. Just do eyes. Look, I found this from the last time we did a John Carpenter thingy.
Dude, look at that, man.
Lopan. David Lopan.
David Lopan. Such a good movie, dude. So much fun. All right, so here we have a bit of a
I
collage.
didn't have time to think up anything, so I did them all.
Yeah.
There you go.
I did Elvis, and then I had to change it up because I saw Melissa took my idea. So then I did Jack Burton.
Yep.
And Riding the Wave because
All the
he's a surfer now.
reflexes.
You've got the Snake Plissken from Part 2, the World Trade Center with the glider, the Obey sign, and then the
Is that Kong on the World Trade Center?
Yeah, of course.
yeah, because they're like the same year, right? Around that same time.
Yeah.
And then you've got the Ghost of Mars. See it?
Oh, right. Yeah, very nice.
And then the Thing with all the little heads.
Oh yeah, with the dogs and stuff like that. Very nice.
And then there's Fog. The Fog, right there.
Oh, yeah. Now that's a nice little Carpenter collage. Very nice. Very nice. Elvis is looking a bit chubby though.
He's looking like Kurt Russell.
Yeah.
With a big square head.
That's fair.
He's all
Well,
Minecrafted, man.
now, to be fair, my favorite Elvis of all time is definitely Bruce
Kurt
Campbell.
Russell was built in Minecraft. He's got a big square head.
No,
Not like the king.
no. Bruce Campbell
King
was
of
the
Purple
best Elvis Presley.
Campbell.
Yeah. And
Bubba Hotep.
a good movie that fits. Yeah, that's right, Jeff. Fits with Halloween theme. Bubba Hotep. And one of
Bubba Hotep.
one of the coolest movie titles of all time. I mean,
Yeah.
Bubba Hotep.
He's like the second best Elvis. The first was Tiny Elvis. From Nicolas Cage. Tiny
Oh,
Elvis.
look at it. That took us huge.
He was like 6 inches tall. And he's like, man, look at that rodeo doll. It's huge. Look at that. It's huge.
Didn't in one of the Austin Powers, didn't Mini Me dress as Elvis? My brain seems to think so. Wasn't there
That's
like
probably when you had one of your strokes.
that might be.
I was thinking Austin Powers himself did or something like that. I'm not entirely sure.
I seem to recall
but-
someone doing an Elvis cameo, like a joke. Yeah.
There's
Anyway,
a movie with Kevin Costner as an Elvis impersonator and someone else.
Also revisited Elvis.
oh yeah,
So,
that was
3,000 miles from Graceland.
yeah.
And Bokeem Woodbine was Black Elvis.
Yeah, that's right. Sweet. Very nice. If you guys like what Elrod has done, please vote for on the straw poll. All right. Let me go over here and take a look, see what Jason's doing. How you doing, Jason?
I'm good.
Yeah. Now Jason is good. Jason
It's all
wins.
on the reflexes here.
Plain and simple.
You could golf.
Yeah. I mean, guys, look at that. Look at that, guys. This is easily your best piece, Jason. Easily.
Oh, thank you.
And the good thing about it is it could be many things. It could be the baby Jeebus. It could be a Nordic god. But of course, this is from The Thing, and it's
Looks
Kurt
like
Russell.
Chris Christopherson.
A little bit
Or
like
Santa
Chris
Claus. Or
Christopherson.
Santa Claus.
Yeah.
Russell is Santa Claus.
It is a
there
universal
you go.
use. Grizzly Adams, maybe. a little
Yeah,
bit.
that's where I was going for Grizzly Adam.
Yeah.
Oh,
whatever the
yeah.
But it doesn't really matter because that is good. Look at that, guys. Look at just the effect of the hair. That is really good job, Jason. I think it's your best piece ever.
Such
Oh, thank you.
kudos, dude.
It's really good, dude. Jeff,
I don't know. I don't think it's his best piece. It's close.
it's really good.
I can't remember what the there was one he did. It was really fantastic.
You know what came out great was the eyes and
Yeah.
No, I think you're right. The hair is fantastic.
Yeah, the eyes are good
the
too.
lighting
The
and-
beard. Yeah, no, it's just really good, dude.
And the skin tone looks great. It's
Mhm.
very smooth.
Excellent job, Jason. Excellent job. If you guys like what
Thank you,
Jason has
thank you.
done, please vote from the straw poll. Let me go over here and check to see if I missed anyone. I don't think I did. No, I didn't. All right, no Rosa today. All righty, so you guys get over there and vote, make your decisions, and I'm going to see what we got for draw along today. All right. So let's see here. Oh, we got instant. Oh, there we go. So let me bring this up real quick. Of course, all his movies. We got Thunder Rat, and he has given us a Snake Plissken. Welcome to the human race. Very nice. Very nice. And that's other than Doug stuff. That's all I got over here. It is great though. Thank you very much, Jason Gonzalez. Very, very nice. Let me come over here and take a look at the Twitters. Now, I don't know. It is Halloween. It is the October month. Should I be looking for cute or scary? Because the very first thing that comes up are mugshots of what looks like murderous women. It's pretty scary. Okay. Big Mac,
Cute
look
and
at
scary,
that
though.
price tag. What was that?
Those girls are both cute and scary.
They both, which is the worst. Which is the worst. You know what I should do? because I'm not gonna find it. What are we doing, guys? A scrum? What are you doing here? Hut. Ho! Very good. Good job, guys. That was cute. That was cute. If we were doing cute, that would be good. We give the cute, all for the love of a girl, of course. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in the word scary kittens.
Okay, there you go.
Let me see what I get.
See what
Let me see what I get. All right. Okay. Is this a scary kitten or a scared kitten? Okay, he's looking right at you. It looks like he's on drugs. Those they're slightly dilated.
Change your spelling of kittens because you might get something else having KK kittens.
Oh well, I told you my keyboard keeps doing this, man.
We might see some stuff we don't need to be seeing.
Like Hitler.
He's ready. He's ready to pounce. Very
That was
nice.
quite interesting.
Okay. This one's got to attack something. Aw.
Oh.
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 No.
That's a problem.
Uh-oh.
Now I wonder why would that
Yeah.
snake be messing with them? That cat's way too big to eat.
Mm-hmm.
There's kittens in there. Oh, okay, that's
Yeah.
why.
Oh,
All right, because usually snakes only mess with you something that they can eat, right? Oh, boy, you got scratched up there. You gotta watch out, man. They're sharp.
Yeah, I've been cut many a times by my dumb cat. But anyway.
Oh yeah, no, when I was little boy.
Technically not mine.
I see. When I was a little boy, I used to just carry them around like they were a dead weight, and I was covered in scratches all the time. I didn't seem to care though. The scratches seemed to be quite irrelevant to baby me. But I know I could go deeper and find stuff, but honestly, I'm going back to this
horror kittens. Put in horror
That
kittens.
one was pretty.
But this
cute.
right
I'm
here
not
is
gonna-
perfect. He's prepared. He's going to get his meal for the night. Whoosh, whoosh. That's perfect. Attack.
Good execution.
Yeah, it was good. Okay, let's see what we get for horror kittens. Oh yeah, okay.
Well, you gotta like it so you can get some more kitten videos.
Oh yeah,
Clown car
that's
kitten.
right. Forgot.
Just keep going.
Ooh,
Ooh.
Edgar Allan Poe cats. Fair enough.
Queso's cat.
What's a queso? What's a queso cat? I don't know.
Yeah, it's just queso. Yeah.
What's queso?
He
I
always
don't know what
talked
that is.
Queso's a Twitch streamer. He's super hilarious. He doesn't cuss, and he has a black cat named Kitty.
Oh,
Every
of
time
course it is.
the cat walks in his room, he's like holds it in front of the camera. He's like, Kitty.
Oh, I see. All right. Yeah, I'm so out of touch with most things. Wow, that cat was desperate to get away from that. Anyway, I don't care. I'm still going with the original one. That was cute. This one right here is the winner. That's definitely the winner. He's ready.
Look at that.
Prepared. Professional. All right, very good.
Good job.
Let's let me go over and find Doug's though. So here we go. And of course, DNQFA. Let's see. Now, so what we got here, Doug? Doug's got John Carpenter himself. Very nice. John looks like he could use some sleep, but very nice. John Carpenter. And what we got for music? Yeah.
I thought Rabbit was doing the lifelike photos.
Yeah, well. Yeah. Oh, that's excellent. Look at that, what he did.
That's kind of cool.
He's John Carpenter music is amazing. That is cool, dude.
No one drew Michael Myers, did they?
No.
Oh, yeah. It's like the most obvious one.
Yeah. I think that's why.
That is
There's
cool.
a slasher night coming.
That is cool. That is very good, Doug. That's one of your funner ones, though. I like that. That's really good. Excellent. All right. Well, let me come over here and let me find myself you know, the straw poll so I can vote myself. And alrighty. There it is. Alrighty. Of course, one thing that was slightly disappointing is I didn't hear a lot of appreciation for my listing and explanation of the various nails that have changed our world. So
I approved of your Santa Claus story.
I know a lot more about that sort of thing now.
you do, yeah. That's
And
good.
you like
Anyway, who won the D&Q Ultimate Fan Edition John Carpenter competition? Very nice. I got 8 choices. I got 8.
Mhm.
I don't know what Jeff was doing today, but I got Amy, Armaron, Eric, Melissa, Rabbit, Alan, Elrod, and Jason. What happened, Jeff?
They're
Uh,
wacky.
it's-
That's
there's-
really wacky.
I just there's like I'm sitting there trying to make these nicknames and it just none of it worked. So I was just like, well, screw it. Today I'm gonna just do normal.
oh,
Subverting expectation today.
I don't think I've
That's-
ever
Yeah.
seen like normal names.
No, I haven't either. That's interesting. I could have done
Oh, I
Amy
see.
assaults Precinct 13 Lester. We could have done that.
No, no.
We could have done that.
Oh, okay,
Pedestrian.
Chester. So you do them as you go through them now.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, so we have that one. I could choose. We have Omron in the fog. Be nice. We have Eric needs a new car. Just don't buy that one, Hawkins. We could do that one wasn't that bad. We have Melissa. Watch out what you ask for, because often it's written with but you can only see it with special glasses though, Lester.
Okay, yeah, Jeff made the right choice. Nicknames were a bad idea this week.
Okay.
a lot.
Yeah, no, I'm not feeling so bad.
Fair enough. Fair enough. One doomed day in Chinatown. Okay, Rabbit could be do that. Like that. Yeah. No, you didn't. You didn't like that one, huh? Don't approve, right? Alonzo wishes he was the Prince of Darkness. No.
Yeah, sometimes.
Elrod is often in the mouth of madness. No,
True.
a little bit.
That one's close.
Yeah,
A little
that's
bit.
better.
A little bit of something. Yeah. And Jason, biggest Elvis fan ever, Gant. How about that?
Fair enough. I
Fair
do
enough.
like Elvis.
Fair enough.
Yeah, okay.
I'll take it.
So it's okay. I did Jeff's job for him. It's all right. No problem. Fine. I'll just do it live. Anyway, what am I gonna choose? What was my favorite today? Honey's was really good, man. But I mean, Rabbit. It was just that's too. I mean, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Melissa second. Amy is last. Stupid mice.
Yeah, has to be punished.
He must be punished. Honestly, no, I'm going with Jason today. He's my number one. No, I'm doing it. Let's see here, Alan. I'm going to put this one here, and then I'm going to be done. There you go. I made my decision. No points for Amy at all.
Oh. Well, we all win with mice.
What do you mean verify I'm human? What the hell's wrong with you?
Try to
Click
remember
on
the
all
last
the
time you
mice in the
had humans.
picture.
If that happens, you're human.
Okay, I clicked it and it agreed. Rabbit is winning. I'm not. That's not surprising though. That was a really good piece. Alan's
rather
was cute. Eric's was topical. Jason is up there in the middle, which really good piece. Amran in his bikinis always draws points. Elrod, of course, did a really nice collage. Honey's was really good, and Amy's in last, where she belongs.
Diabolical today.
Tug says, "I'd say, Chester, you nailed it." All right. So, how many kids do you have, Doug? Meaning that was a dad joke. No, nobody. Yeah. Actually, Doug's pretty young. I think he might even be younger than you, Jason.
14. Might be.
Well, yeah,
14.
well,
He
no,
just has an old soul.
Well, live here, Jason's the youngest, right?
I'm pretty sure. I think so.
Yeah, very sure. And Jeff's the
I'm
oldest.
pretty sure.
So poor Jeff. So what's coming up, Jeff? 64 or 67?
60.
60. Yeah. Fair enough. I'm only a few years away, as is Eric. Elrod, of course.
Yeah, we're not that far behind you.
No, we're not. Actually, I don't know what I'm talking about. Elrod's certainly the oldest. 142 is, pretty much got everybody beat.
Mhm.
How do you feel now that Trump took away your subsidies there?
Yeah, I mean, I just sleep in pickle juice. It doesn't affect me at all.
Fair enough. But anyway,
medicine makes you old.
It does. That is true. Besides, the best medicine is eating healthy anyhow. Preventative medicine. Nevertheless, Amy, Melissa, Elrod, Amron, Jason, Eric, and Alan, thank you all very much. Awesome. But today's winner, and fair enough, is one doomed rabbit. Congrats. Claps. Claps for everybody. Very, very nice. Although, chat, you got it wrong, though. You got it wrong. All right. So let's go over here and say hello to everybody. That was a lot of fun. There were some really good ones today, of course, as there always is. I just think I'm leaning toward Jason's, though. That was really good. I love that. You really nailed it. So, we're going to give Melissa half credit.
Well, thank you.
Okay. And you need, Melissa, you need to talk to your sister.
Oh, my.
Okay. But anyway, girls, tell me about pizza.
Such rebellion.
I know.
It was good. I have one piece left.
Wait, one slice though. Was this a pizza?
Yep.
I got
it's
a pizza today.
I like the pizzas. Yeah.
Yeah. They're good. I went to try and find some honey to put on it, but I don't know. We finished it up. I couldn't find it any place, so I had to have it plain, which was, it was still really good. But
honey is great on pizza.
Honey pizza is good pizza.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm like,
I had a pizza one time. I forget where it was, but it was called Meatzilla.
Meatzilla. Okay.
That's the fun sounding pizza right there.
Is that the one in the fancy hotel when you get the really good pizza, or is that?
No, that was when I was younger in America. Maybe it was Godfather's Pizza. Maybe
that would be a maybe. Those are that. I mean, those.
Maybe it was Sabaros.
I don't know. I remember back in the day, because I'm kind of, for pizza specifically, I'm incredibly spoiled because where I lived is some of the best pizza on earth, just on every corner.
Sure.
Right. So I didn't eat a lot of chain pizza. Right. But when I was traveling, the pizza wasn't as good. So I would eat the chain stuff. And, in my opinion at that time, Godfather Pizza was the best pizza for a chain.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I had a little gas station that served it.
Yes.
Really good.
It was good.
It was good.
Really jamming.
And the lady worked there was really good. So.
Well, girls, before I roll over to Amaran, is there any questions or your thoughts or personal, intimate details you would like to have from Amaran?
Oh, what's your favorite pizza topping?
That's a good one.
Pizza bites.
So sad. So.
I'm not fussy. I'm not fussy, so anything really. Doesn't really matter.
You like mushrooms?
Yeah,
I'll be back.
I like mushrooms. My son
mushrooms,
hates mushrooms though. That's his food that he doesn't like.
salami, pepperoni, whatever,
same.
chicken, bloody, even ground beef, or like even anything really. Like I
Yeah,
don't really
pizza's
have that
Do you
favorite.
avoid the
pizza's great.
veggies for the most part, or they show up you're
No,
neutral towards it?
yeah, well, I'll eat vegetables like anyone
Yeah.
else
My
does.
wife is always trying to make me eat vegetables.
But probably, yeah, capsicum or peppers
Sure.
is probably the only
Ooh.
vegetable I'll have on pizza.
Yeah. You know what I love on pizza, but a
You
lot
put
of
broccoli
people.
on that thing, get out. Get out.
I've never had
'Cause
broccoli on
I've
pizza.
heard of broccoli being put
Broccoli?
on pizza
Ugh.
once.
No, onions and
That's gross.
peppers. Yeah. But
Yeah,
one thing
onions,
yeah,
peppers, capsicum,
so
yeah.
good. Yeah. One thing I really
Tomato, I
love.
guess tomato as well, like actual
Raw
whole
tomatoes,
tomato.
no. Sauce, of course. But one of the things I love on pizza, a lot of people don't, are anchovies.
Ah,
I do love
Yeah,
anchovies.
yeah, no.
I had that on pizza once.
What was it salty?
Sweet Betty was saltier than salt.
Well, the thing
Somehow.
Yeah,
is, you
what I don't
have
like about
to,
it.
when you use anchovies, you need to make sure you think about it and not add extra salt
Mm.
because they are the
Yes,
salt, right? I do love anchovies, though. Anybody else? Am I all alone here?
I like anchovies. You need them for a proper Caesar.
Yeah,
Right,
that's
and
true.
Yeah,
Yeah.
these are dressing anchovy. Yeah.
Using it as an ingredient makes sense.
Yeah, absolutely. Anything that's strong, good
Well,
ingredient.
I saw something here in Japan that I hadn't seen since I was in New York, where they would have tableside Caesar. They would make the salad tableside, right? They would have a little cart
Oh.
come up and make it, and that in New York is very, very normal, common thing. But I never seen it
Cool.
outside of it, and but I came across it once here in Japan, and it was very good. The problem is all the pasta, pizza, and all that kind of stuff was kind of crap.
Mm.
But Caesar
So they
was
got the
good.
showdown, but not the pizza.
Yeah, they got salad
I
down.
used to work at country clubs. I had to do that. That was like one of my jobs when I first started when I was a kid.
Yeah,
Oh,
go to
yeah?
Caesar. Yeah.
Yeah, I had to
How
go tableside and mix it all up with the raw egg and all that stuff.
how long did it take you?
Like
got
10
me
minutes,
again?
like less than 10 minutes, less than like 7 minutes. I was pretty quick.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, it is. It's a nice little thing. Little side table stuff is kind of fun. Little dining experience
Yeah.
stuff.
Woo!
Yeah, we
One of
would shake cinnamon into the jubilee to make it flame up and all that stuff.
Oh, right. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Yeah, I like side table stuff. But probably the best side table service type of restaurant there is called dim sum. It's a Chinese thing. It's really lunch thing. But what they do is they have all these different kind of
Not dim
little
sum.
well, they're like steam buns and shumai and gyoza and dumplings and little single plate bites of stuff on these carts, and they go around and you can kind of choose whatever you want. It's fun.
Not
I
dim
mean,
sum.
cheese. Opa!
No cheese.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh.
No opa.
Chinese food.
No.
They don't believe in cheese. But anyway, very
Shame.
nice. Thank you very much, girls, and of course, Amaran. Elrod, would you like to give some wisdom of your long years to us?
It's better to burn out than to fade away.
Damn right, dude. Elrod, what do you think about Batista doing that, though? I mean, Clancy Brown was so freaking cool in that movie, dude.
I don't know. It depends on. I mean, are they going to do their own, or are they going to do a remake?
I heard the Watchers are going to be in it, so it's going to be.
I think it's going to be a remake, right?
It's going to be the cross
'Cause,
between the show and the movie because it's going to have
Is
the
it?
Watchers.
Is it?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Jeremy Irons is in it as a villain. It said. So.
Oh wow.
Oh.
Okay, I'm all right with that. Of course, Henry as McLeod is great. I have no problem with that.
But he hurt his foot, so they canceled filming already.
Yeah, but he'll be back. He'll be back. I don't know. It could be fun, but I'm not anti Batista, although he is kind of a Hollywood shill jerk. But
Is it Russell Crowe going to be Ramirez?
yeah, and that could be
Oh,
if he,
Lord.
dude, if he actually comes for doing a movie and not a paycheck, it could be great. And we
As
know
long
how
as
he
Duncan
is.
McLeod shows up, that's what matters.
Cloud.
But just that movie, the heart of that movie was Clancy Brown as the Kurgan, and Batista
I
is
think
playing
it was the
Kurgan.
Queen soundtrack.
Well, yeah, no,
Mhm.
that's fair. That is fair. The Queen soundtrack is important too, but
That whole soundtrack was written in a car on the ride home.
was
Yeah.
it?
They saw a rough cut of the movie, and on the car ride home, they wrote the whole soundtrack, that whole album.
Wow, such
Has,
talented fellas.
has Clancy Brown done anything as vicious and strong as that since that? Because he's
Oh yeah, Mr. Crab.
really, he's usually kind of a comical character
No,
now when I
Mr.
see him
Crab.
and stuff.
Mr. Crab.
Mr. Crab.
Mr.
Yeah.
Crab is
He's a tough
brutal,
boss.
tough dude.
He was actually just in
Starship
England.
Troopers.
Yeah, Starship
Yeah.
Troopers.
Oh,
He's
yeah,
like
that's
his
right.
Yeah,
dad,
like when
right?
he
Yeah.
threw a knife into Jake Busey's hand. Yeah.
Yeah, no, Clancy Brown's awesome. But we'll see. I'm sure a lot of people will be interested in checking it out. Hopefully, it's just good popcorn
I'll see
fun.
it.
Yeah, and I'll watch it for sure. But awesome. Let's keep moving around to Eric. How you doing, Eric? You got some information for us?
I do. So, Chester got 35 points this week.
I did.
32. I'm sorry, Chester. Yeah, you're up to 148 now.
Nice,
Yay.
nice. What did
Now,
I do to deserve it?
Jeff, I just felt generous. Jeff got 300 points.
Oh, okay. Well, there it is.
Jeff's up to 992 points now.
It was
And
the kazoo,
actually,
right? It was the kazoo, right? That's what it was.
Mhm.
I know.
it was because I got to meet him last week.
Oh, fine.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, and
Bribery.
loved him and his wife, and had fun time with them, and then at the show, talking to
Yep.
him, and it was a great time. It was weird. I told Jeff it was weird sitting next to him at dinner and hearing his voice and seeing his face, because I'm not used to seeing his face. And the voice was exactly the same. I was like, this is odd.
Oh yeah, it's just
How can your voice be the same?
how wonderfully unfair your qualifiers are. All right, fine.
Yeah. But no, I had a great time, and I hope we can
Yeah.
do other shows together. I'd like to eventually meet everybody, but some of you are kind of far away.
I would too.
I'm a little bit far,
Chester.
not so much.
I live closer to Amy and Melissa, but
Listen,
Yeah.
Chester.
You're only about 6.5 hours from
travel
me,
around and meet
Jason.
everybody.
oh, okay.
Yeah, that was
I
a
am-
fun time. The first day we were always taught we were going back and forth to each other's booths because like there was nobody there.
It was so slow.
Oh,
Anch
wow.
and John couldn't bring in the crowds on Saturday.
Oh well.
It was bad.
Yeah.
I walked up there and I got Eric Estrada's, and there's like nobody there. There's nobody at their tables. Although from what I heard, the Lost in Space people were doing gangbusters. So,
Wow,
Whoa.
that's interesting.
She was at the last Fantasticon I did too.
Hmm.
And people just swarm around him. But yeah, no, I had a great time meeting Jeff. And if any of you ever have a chance to meet any of us, it'd be fun.
No, I think so. Yeah. Now, Alpha Proto does say tossing people salad for money sounds like a rough life. That's fair.
It was.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Anyway, okay, so back to the numbers. Armoron is still in first with 1,282 points.
Okay.
I'm in second with 1,236 points. Hal is 1,198 points. And Amy, 1,172. Elrod, 1,147. Melissa, 1,012. Jeff, 992. Mr. Motion, 670. Two Banana Mike, 474. Johan, 341. And Rabbits making a comeback, 231.
Yay.
I mean, for being on the
Yeah.
show, what, 4 times this year? That's not bad.
Mhm.
It's not bad.
And next week, we are doing horror movie icons.
Oh, wow.
Ooh.
That's very
Woo.
open-ended right there. That's open-ended.
Yeah, anybody can do whatever they want. I mean, from Frankenstein to Art the Clown, you know?
Or Billy Bob.
Peter Lorre.
Billy Bob.
From Sling Blade?
No,
Christopher Lee.
no. Billy Bob had the each show the Saturday night movies or Friday night movies or whatever it was.
I thought you meant Billy Bob
Bill
Thornton
Bob
from
Briggs.
Sleep
Billy
Late. I'm
Bob
like, well, I
Briggs.
guess it could be a horror movie. He did kill a
Joe
guy.
Bob. Joe
He
Bob
killed.
Briggs.
He would kill one guy. Although Doug does have a question, Eric. Did Jeff bring his kazoo to dinner?
No, he did not.
It was dinner and
How
hash
did you
brown.
know when to start
I didn't even think
eating?
about he might have had it in his pocket. I don't know.
Missed our.
Yeah, I was waiting.
Until
I was
Mikey's
waiting for
conversation.
somebody. I was waiting for somebody to request a song.
Oh, that
Oh
makes sense.
shoot! I didn't even think of that.
Do
Yeah.
you know? Do you know how to play
That's
"Smoke on the Water," dude?
You free bird.
Smoke on the water. Anyway, Alpha Proto says he's in the middle of the country, therefore no one is near him at all. Fair. Yeah.
I'm in the middle of the country. I'm smack dab near St. Louis.
That's true. Well, you are, yeah, unfortunately near St. Louis.
Yep.
Is that a kazoo in your pocket? Fair enough. Anyway, moving along. Thank you very much, Jeff. And next week, horror icons. That's going to be fun. Let's move along here to Alan. Hello, Alan.
Hello.
How are you doing?
I am working. I'm starting to do what do you call it?
Work?
Inktober.
All right,
Oh,
Inktober.
shit.
Yeah. Still doing
So
that.
since I'm
That's
super
cool.
busy, nothing better than to shoe in something that I'm too busy for, but I wanted to do it.
Right?
I like the idea of Inktober. It's a lot of fun. Yeah, it sounds a lot
And
more.
you're using the prompts, aren't you, Alan?
Alan,
Oh, oh no! Did
we
we lose
lost
him?
him.
We lose
Maybe we
Alan?
did. That
Oh,
happens
no.
sometimes.
Oh.
But
Oh,
Ink,
are you using the prompts, aren't you?
Yeah, the prompts.
oh, I see. What they have prompts for this year. But no. Ink October sounds a lot more fun than No Nut November. Personally.
Oh,
Don't get me started. That
yeah.
should be
It's a
I
lot
grew a
more
stupid
work.
mustache and everything.
Yeah. I don't know who came up with that, but they should be flensed. Nevertheless, thank you very much, Alan. Let me see. Who have I not got to? Elrod, would you like to say something apropos?
Apropos.
Okay. Just leaving it out there.
Oh no, he's still here.
Okay. So there's his apropos. Silence. The silence of wisdom. Thank you very much, Elrod.
Probably
Very
caught what I
good.
got.
You already got my wisdom earlier. I had to go pee. What?
Oh, sorry. I said, would you like to say something apropos?
I don't know that girl.
Perfect.
I never seen her before.
No? And you'll swear to your dying breath? All right, fine.
All right, they're so cute.
That's not Noir member for November, an entire month dedicated to Noir. That's not a bad idea, Doug. I like that. And everybody and their brothers seems to dedicate something to one day or another. I there is actually a day, I forget what month it's in, that is Spoon Collection Day.
Nice.
Yeah.
Everybody goes and washes spoons?
No, my grandmother used to collect spoons from around the world. It would say like Roma on it or something.
Do they have like a chopstick collection day in Japan or something?
Nope. No, they don't have that. Yeah. Anyway.
So you don't have chopsticks over there, or they don't have collections?
Oh no, we have chopsticks over here galore. Matter of fact, that's pretty much the thing you eat with. To be fair though, I've been using chopsticks for over 30 years, and I much prefer them to a fork.
They were like a Western invention, right? Because forks were around before the chopstick.
Yeah, no, I don't know the history of that, but I just know personally. Of course, spoon and knife is universal for every culture in the world, but the chopsticks are just better. It's just
You
better
don't know
than a
the
fork.
history of chopsticks?
No, I'm sorry.
Are you
There's
kidding me right now?
Sorry. We can't all be
Okay, next
perfect,
week
Eric.
I'm expecting the history of chopsticks next week.
All right, fine. Damn it. I will search
to
the
make-
history of utensils. We found my weak point. I do not know the history of
Yay!
utensils.
Hopefully,
And
started
savage.
Savage. Fair enough. I did love the one Indian girl was trying to mock the West, and she showed a bunch of Indians eating curry rice with their hands, and then she was eating a hamburger with her hands and shrugging her shoulders. What are you complaining about? And of course, it's funny because literally the sandwich, which a hamburger is part of that category, was created to keep your hands clean.
Right.
Yeah,
That's
she's
what they were.
completely oblivious to the simplest understanding of something. But the world is full of people like that,
Oh,
unfortunately.
yeah.
Nevertheless, Jason, would you like to add something to my ongoing suffering of not knowing the history of utensils?
Oh, we just expect us to
Fuck you. No, I'm kidding. But nah, not really.
I'm looking forward to the
Uh,
dissertation. I think we have. Yes, no good.
All right. Yeah. So anyway, but yeah, I'm glad y'all like my drawing, especially you, Chester. I had a lot of fun with Kurt Russell. He's one of my favorite actors, and also The Thing, one of my favorite movies of all time.
Did he have fun though?
Yeah. Not to mention Big Trouble in Little China is like freaking hilarious. Watched
It's
it
a
recently.
really good movie. Yeah, it's really fun. Yeah.
Oh yeah. But anyway, but yeah, if you want to check more of my art out, just head on down to my Instagram. Also head on down to Reach, Roll, and Repeat and get yourself a T-shirt. And reach the loss. And fight the spiritual war against good and evil in this world. So
Fair enough.
that's it.
Fair enough. Very good. Thank you, Jason. And Alpha, how you eat a steak with chopsticks is you use the chopsticks to hold the meat down. You take your knife, cut it into pieces, and then you eat it with a chopstick. Or you pick the whole thing up with the chopsticks and just chew on it until it's gone.
One
They come
bite.
pre-cut though, don't they? Usually, or they're just already
In
pre-cut
Japan,
pieces.
usually because Japanese use
Yeah.
chopsticks. That's right. But I just, in my experience, I prefer chopsticks over a fork. I just do. They're just
See
more
that?
versatile. They're better. And
They're
Metals.
fun too.
they're fun too. That's right. Yeah. And
You eat ice cream with the chopsticks?
shut up. That's what a spoon's for.
Oh, okay. So the spoon's okay.
I
You're
told you,
so
spoon and knife are
prejudiced.
universal for all
So
culture,
prejudiced.
right? Yeah. But I actually didn't learn
Only
to
I'm
use the
gonna fight knife and
chopsticks
spoon.
until I went to China. I had never used them before. And over time, I I just really like them. And from the Japanese people's point of view, my chopstick use is not only beautiful, it is perfect.
Ooh.
You have the training rubber bands on the back.
No, I don't.
Oh,
I
I
never
love
did. I
those.
was thrown.
Little-
I was thrown in the deep end because when I went to Taiwan, they don't have any. Well, at least at that time, they had no forks. All they had were chopsticks. So if I wanted to eat, I had to learn. So I was thrown in the deep end with that. Because in Japan they do have forks, but Taiwan no forks whatsoever.
Just
So
chopsticks.
I just had to learn. But I prefer them. Anyway, thank you all very much. That was a lot of fun. I actually really enjoyed today. John Carpenter is such a fun filmmaker and made so many great movies that will last for a long time. And I definitely appreciate it. Next week we're doing horror art icons, so that's like a lot of things. But beyond that, Jeff,
Amy should be safe next week. She can find something.
yeah, she can find something. Yes. Jeff, take us out of here.
It's just Jeff.
Namaste, y'all.
Namaste.
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 We'll see